thankful, thankful, thankful. Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word and just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus said the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust you and how I've proven you over and over. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I've learned to trust you, precious Jesus. You're my Savior and my friend, and I know that thou art with me, will be with me till the end. Yes, 'tis sweet to trust in Jesus, just from sin and self to cease, just from Jesus simply taking life and rest and joy and peace. I'm so glad I've learned to trust God. Precious Jesus, my Savior and my friend, and I know that you are with me, and you'll be with me till the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust you and how I've proven you over and over again. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust you more. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust you, how I've proven you over and over again. Jesus, Jesus, my precious Jesus. Oh, for grace to trust you more. Anointing fall on me. Oh, anointing fall on me. Let the power of the Holy Ghost fall on me. Anointing fall on me. Oh, anointing fall on me. Yeah. Anointing fall on me. Let the power of the Holy Ghost fall on me. Yeah. Anointing fall on me. In the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You may have all this world, but give me Jesus. Mm. Give me Jesus. Mm. Give me Jesus. You may have all. You may have all this world, but give me Jesus. Reflection. Reflection. I looked into a mirror, my face reflected there, showed lines of fear and worry, the strain of daily care. I looked into a quiet pool, green branches framed my face. A snow-white cloud passed overhead, some care seemed to erase. I found myself in a shady nook, my cares confessed to him. I felt him near and knew that he was looking deep within. I looked into his loving eyes, reflecting back to me was one I'd never truly known, the self he'd helped me be. I looked into the mirror, sweet peace reflected there. His perfect love had touched my life, he had erased all care. Mighty God, my God, in the early hours this morning, God, I want to give you thanks for life. Thanking you, God, for another day. You didn't have to wake me up, but you did. And there are those who are watching on YouTube in the YouTube community. You didn't have to wake them up, but you did. Whether they believe or they don't believe, God, you have given us once again the gift of life. And for that, I say thank you. But I first must ask that you would forgive us for our sins and forgive us for things that we've said or done. Our thoughts and our ways are not always good. Even when we're trying our best, we still mess up. So, God, I thank you for your blood. Thank you for dying on the cross for me, that I might have life. Because we know that the Bible says that the wages of sin is death. The cost of sin is death. But God, you paid the price for me. You paid the price for my family, my YouTube family, my YouTube community. God, I just pray that you would continue to give us discernment, giving giving us the wisdom to choose the things that are good, the things that are positive, the things that are healthy for our minds, for our bodies, and for our souls. God, I thank you again for keeping us. As we look at the news, we see all of the things that are happening all around the world. Even this morning, I looked and I saw that 2 Navy pilots have been shot down, and according to what it says, due to friendly fire. And I'm thinking to myself, how could it be friendly if 2 Navy pilots have lost their lives? So I pray for their families, their Navy buddies, and Navy family. The news is forever reminding us that evil is all around. But in ourselves, help us to spread love, joy, and peace. Help us not to choose to be those who try to be bullies or those who try to be evil or negative to those around us. Help us to find ways to spread joy this season. Help us to find ways to help others this season. It doesn't have to be big things, God, but help us to show that we care to someone around us. And I always say, let us begin with family first. Often we're nice to people on the outside, and we're not that pleasant to our families on the inside. Help us to make that change today so that our family will experience our love first. And then we can spread that joy and that love and that peace with those outside of our homes. God, I just thank you for another day. I praise you, God, for another day. Because in this day, I know that you're going to walk with me. You're going to talk with me. And you're going to guide me to do the things that you would have me to do, God. So I'm giving you my day so that you will have your way. Please bless our children. Please bless my daughter. Keep her safe where she is at this moment. And continue to give her all that she needs. And I pray for my YouTube family and their children as well, for those who have children and for those who are children who follow my channel. God, I thank you. Help me to be a good role model and mentor to those who are younger, especially on my channel. May I always have the words to say that will give someone a better day. God, I love you. God, I praise you this moment in this time, and I give you thanks for all things. Amen. Amen. And amen. Good morning. What's going on out there? Happy Sunday to you. Sleep. No, I don't want to sleep. I slept already. All right, let's see. What's going on in the comments? Nicole Hurst. Good morning. I'm sorry to hear that sleep. My prayers are with you. Miley and Joe, thank you for sending well wishes. We never know what a person is going through. We don't. I actually have a funeral to go to today on a Sunday, 11 o'clock this morning. Actually, I'm leaving early because the pastor asked that some people come to help. So I'm going to go and see where I can help. Even in this season, people are burying their loved ones. Uh, Even in this season, those of us who lost loved ones during the holidays, painful memories, memories that never go away. But I'm always reminded that there's always joy in the midst of sorrow. Good memories still live on. That's what I try to hold on to. Because when it comes down to the holidays, my godmother, her birthday was December 29th. And then she died actually like right before Thanksgiving, but they had the funeral in December, so it kind of rolled between two holidays. And other loved ones who've gone on. But what I ask of many, don't choose to be alone during the holidays. Don't choose to isolate yourself during the holidays. Mental health is real. Mental health is serious, very serious. And in the midst of pain, even though it may feel comfortable to be alone, choose to be around people. And if you've never met me before, you will come to realize that when I'm saying something, I really am saying something because I've experienced it. And I know what I'm talking about because I've experienced it. Choosing to be alone is like the most harmful thing that you can do for yourself. Obvious troll, good morning. It's 3:48 a.m. But I tell you, God is still good in the midst of whatever is going on. God is still good. Even in the tears, even in the pain, God is still good. Yeah. Yep. God is still good. So welcome to another live. Obvious troll, what are you up to this morning? Or is it nighttime for you? I'm not sure. I forgot what time zone you're in, but I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. I greet you all the way from Florida, USA. Yeah. How are you doing today? This morning? You're not sure? You're still trying to figure things out? But what I will suggest is that you plan to have a great day. Plan to have a great day no matter what. And when you plan to have a great day no matter what, you will have a great day. But I tell you, losing a loved one is never, ever easy. I lost my dad, actually. I didn't lose him. I always wonder about that, where I didn't lose him. My dad died 24 years ago and counting. And the pain is still fresh as if it was yesterday. Yes, it gets easier through the years, but the pain never goes away. There's nothing like you losing. I still have my mom, thank God. Mom is still with me. But the pain of losing a parent is one that grandparents, parent, I didn't know my great grandparents. I never met them, actually. But the pain of losing a parent never goes away. There's still life events that come about where I wish Daddy was here to see it. I wish Daddy was here when my daughter was born, but he wasn't. But we have to still go on step by step, step by step. Oh boy. Until then, my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold the city. Until the day God calls me home. I love those old hymns. I remember when I was a little girl, I used to sit in church hearing those older ladies singing. And I just always would listen. I didn't always understand. But the older I've gotten, the more I understand. And now I'm the one singing those same hymns. Until then, my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold the city. Until the day God calls, God calls me home. Yeah, that's what it is. We got to keep on moving. Though we have pain on this earth, if you're wondering what this is a TENS unit, and I call it my mechanical massaging boyfriend. But yeah, when I was in physical therapy, my physical therapy assistant, which was an awesome person and an awesome skilled physical therapy assistant, he told me that I needed to get the things that I needed so that I can always treat myself at home. And this is one of them, having a TENS unit because I have a bad shoulder. So before I even try to get moving, I have to do what I have to do. And that's how we have to do in life. And for the longest time, I was not doing it. You know what it's like when you have the tools and then you choose not to use the tools. And then I was thinking to myself, why am I allowing myself to experience all of this pain when I have the necessary tools? And so I realized that it's up to me. This is not going to turn itself on. The little electro pads, or whatever you want to call them, they're not going to attach themselves. The power button is not going to turn on unless I do the work. So I realized if I don't want to experience that pain, then I have to do what I have to do. I also have this little gadget. You probably say, what in the world is that? If you have arthritis, you need to find Target and get you one. My fingers now are struggling with pain, especially when it's cold. This is a finger massager. It can also be a facial massager. When I talked to my physical therapy assistant, he started telling me all the things that I could do with it. But when you buy it, it says finger massager. You just simply put your finger in, and then you can apply pressure here as much as you want to stand, but especially in your joint area. And it works wonders if you have a lot of pain in your joints. If you've arrived at that place. You know what happened when I was younger? I used to always pop my knuckles. Crack, 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 crack. But then also, arthritis runs through the family. And eating sugar doesn't help. And then I ate a whole bunch of sugar before I went to bed last night. Shame on me. So now I'm waking up, I'm paying the price. So now I need to put this on my joints, especially my thumb and my pinky finger. For whatever reason, they burn. The pain of arthritis is real. I used to hear about the old people talking about old Arthur, and old Arthur has become my brother. So before I get out of the bed, I got to do this most of the time. I try to be proactive, and that's what we have to be, proactive. Don't wait till January 1st to start saying what you're going to do. What's up, Fred? No, I went to church yesterday, Fred. Where you been? I go to church on Saturday, dude. I'm actually going to a funeral today at 11, though. How you been, Fred? How you been, Fred? I have arthritis in my hands, and my thumb burns with pain. But anyway, I was just talking as usual. After I finished my worship, then one person said that their dad overdosed and died. But there's so much going on in the world. So much is going on. Nope, but I went to church yesterday. I go to church on Saturday. If we ever needed the Lord before, we sure do need him now. We need him every day and every hour. We need him in the morning. That's a quartet song. It's not a solo song. We need him in the night. We need him in the evening and when the sun is shining bright. Oh Lord, if we ever needed the Lord before. I like quartet music. We sure do need him now. You're eating chicken with mustard. I forget what time zone you're in, but doesn't that like make your stomach feel funny that time when I eating chicken with mustard? I don't think I can digest mustard because I don't have a gallbladder. No, this person in the comments, the name says sleep. Their dad overdosed, they said, and died. And so they were thanking me for what I was saying earlier in the live. Yeah. And it is, I'm sorry to hear that too. I am. But chicken and mustard, that's like, whoa. Okay. I know because sometimes you got to add some pizzazz to that chicken, right? I had some chicken. Where did I have that chicken? Oh, yeah. When I was at the Christmas banquet last Sunday, the chicken looked nicely fried. The color was pretty and golden, but it had like zero flavor. I couldn't eat it. Yeah, I'm going to the funeral. It's at one of our churches in the area. It's not my church, but most of the churches in this area, we like connect and do different things together. Yep. So I know who the lady is. I don't know her very well, but I do know who she is. So I'm just going to support. It's a small church family. And because I've been to so many small funerals and small whatever, I don't know her family. I don't know who she knew or who she didn't know, but I know that the church is a small church. And the pastor was asking that if those who could come and support and help, he would appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, you're at work. Well, that's going to be hours from now because it's just 4 o'clock and I need to get up and polish my toes. I didn't do that yesterday. Gotta polish the toes. And I don't know if I want to use the gel polisher. I think I want to use regular polish because when it's time to remove that gel polish, it takes a little bit extra work. I'd rather remove it from my nails that I've done than to do it from my toes. I think I'm going to just use regular polish on my toesy woesies. Yep. Man, man, man. Speaking of that, most of my family has passed away. Me and my sister are the only ones now. Wow. Sorry to hear that. I met this other lady on this group on Facebook where I was trying to look for some information about my dad's family because I don't know much about my dad's dad family. Let me say that correctly. My dad's family, my granddad. And this lady was telling me the same thing that she tries to help people find their family because most of her family is now all gone. I think she said it's just her. I think she said it's just her and one sister. During Corona times, she lost the majority of her immediate family. And she said it helps her heal by helping other people reunite with family. And she actually helped me look up a lot of things because she has an ancestry account and some other kind of account. And then she was helping me look up information about my family. And I really appreciated that. And I learned some things that I did not know. Learned names I had never heard of. So, yeah, there are good people out there still. And, yeah, that's why I was saying when I was praying, and I often pray that way, that we begin to show love with those in our home first. A lot of people are often not nice to their family, but when your family is gone, that's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game when they're not there anymore. Then you start wishing and saying, I wish I had. I wish I could have said this or done that. No, do it now. Because life is not promised to any of us. And for the times that I've gotten sick unexpectedly, I'm definitely a witness. I never would have thought in a million years that I would have had a mild heart attack or be in a ambulance and in the hospital for almost 4 days. I would have never guessed. I thought I was about to be out of here. So we just never know. Never know. You can be driving down the road and then, Paul, good morning. Don't come in with your jokes, Paul, now. Don't come in with your jokes, Paul. Do I look like I want to be in a French lingerie maid outfit for you? Paul, Paul, Paul. Anil, Anil. Be nice, Paul. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Or I should say good night. And I always get you and Fred mixed up. I don't know why, because you guys came, I think you both came in the chat together the first time when I met you. And I get you guys mixed up. But now I know, Paul, you're the one that speaks Korean for whatever reason. And who's the one that does the gumbo? Is it Fred or Paul? I think it's Fred. Fred is the one that's always talking about food, right? I don't know. When you guys come separately, I get you mixed up. But now that you're actually both in the chat, I know Paul is the one that speaks Korean. Okay. I'm not a man. I'm a mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. I know you're trying to tell me you speak French, Fred. Okay, so Fred speaks French and Paul speaks Korean. Whatever. I'm not drinking any Hennessy. No, thank you. Trying to activate this. Oh, Paul is the gumbo man. Okay. Hey, don't come in here with that. Get out of here. How did that get past my word blocking? Be nice to that guy or you're going to be out of here. We come in with respect around here. You guys don't have anything better to do. Let me get up and do what I have to do. You guys are just playing around. I hope you drink some water today while you're eating that chicken. I bet you're eating fried chicken, clogging up your arteries. You know what the cardiologist told me? He said more than 60% of Americans are walking around with a blocked arteries. 60%, he said, more than 60%. And some of us are just moments away from a heart attack and don't know it. And so he was trying to make me feel like it was okay to have a blocked arteries. It's not okay. Like, don't normalize having a blocked artery. Don't normalize trying to tell people that, oh, just because you're an American and you eat a lot of bad, unhealthy food, oh, yeah, it's okay to be like that. No, it's not okay. So I'm trying to shape up myself, shape up my diet. I don't want to have clogged arteries. Somebody crossed the line and now they have been hidden. So you can't say too many things because I put some block words in. We're not going to say everything, and I don't have time to keep moderating your chat. What's up, Sister Nika? I don't know. I don't want to sit on the floor. Let me go get my chair. Sitting on the floor is not what I want to do. Nika, I missed you at the little show and tell. I did my show and tell with my little goodie bags. You got to go back and watch the live if you want to. You don't have to, but go back and see my little work haul and my little things that I got. I have a lot to do while I'm off, and I hope I did get it all done. Paul is in the house. Fred is in the house talking trash. Somebody already got blocked by something they said. And I don't know how that other word got in. I guess I got to remember to put that word in too. There's certain words that I definitely don't want to hear, so I put them in the block thing. Because I don't want to hear that. No. You know, I never heard my dad say a bad word. My dad did a whole lot of things. But I never heard my dad use profanity. Now, he may have done a whole lot of other things, but I never heard that from my dad. Never. Never, never, never. So I don't know why some people feel like they have to talk like that. They don't feel like they're heard. They don't feel like they're heard unless they're saying, yeah, remember I was saying I was going to show you my secret Santa and my gifts from work? I think you were on that live when I was talking about that. I think you were, but I'm not sure. Maybe you weren't. That's okay, Paul. You don't have to come back. You're not saying nothing. That is wrong. Wrong, wrong. Don't make a right. Trust me, if you don't come back, we're not going to cry. We're not going to cry. That's one thing I've learned. Having a person to disrespect you is just not okay. And I have asked that you just come in and be respectful. Now, if you choose not to be respectful, then you will be put in timeout. And if you don't come back, it's okay, Paul. I promise you I won't cry. I promise you I won't cry. I don't know why people say those kind of things. It must be getting cold outside. I can feel the chill. And Nika is not mean. You come in and you choose to be inappropriate. Telling me about drinking Hennessy and being in a French maid's lingerie. No, please. All right, let's polish my toes. Let me polish my toes. How are you doing this morning, Nika? Yep, I do have Christmas lights. I don't know how people always say Christmas lights. I always say festive lights. But everywhere I go, I always have lights in my room. Those probably could be, uh-oh, see, you're crossing the line again. You're getting blocked. So yeah, I put some protection on the channel because look at there. You're saying something you have no business saying, most likely. Crossing the line. Look at there. Held for review. Held for review because somebody's saying something that they shouldn't be saying. So stop it. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm putting my toe separators in. And Mocha has not gotten up yet. How you doing, Sister Nika? It's early in the morning. I gotta shine a light on my toes. I know, too early for the shenanigans. He already started talking about he was eating mustard and chicken. I'm like, mustard and chicken early in the morning? I know you're at work, but mustard and chicken. Mustard and chicken. Mustard and chicken. I don't know what you come to do. I come to clap mine. I come to clap mine. Welcome to the live. How are you guys doing? And gals, guys and gals. Guys and gals. I hope you're having a great day. 'Tis the season to be jolly. What do you mean, not me? It's not you that's typing something that's being censored. Okay, I'm not even going to look. I don't even want to know what it is because whatever it is, it must have crossed the line, so that's why it's blocked. And Paul is trying to be funny, but trust me, don't try to be funny here because I believe in being respectful. I'm respectful to you and I expect you to return the favor. The motivational minister, good morning. You work today too? Well, thank you for stopping by to say hi. If I had to work, I had to work on Sunday when I was like in university, and I did not. I was basically working like 7 days a week. I was working like Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those were the days. If I had to work on a Sunday right now, I think I'd cry. I do work DoorDash on Sundays, but that's voluntarily. But my prayers are with you on a Sunday. You gotta go to work. Really? I don't know nothing about Snoop Dogg. Sorry. I don't listen to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Now, who keeps typing something inappropriate? But thank you for coming through the motivational minister and saying hi. Bless, 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 bless. You work every other Sunday. Yeah, I used to have to work like that too. That's what it was. We had to work like every other weekend. Because I used to work at this thing that was like we had like a hotel at our university. Yeah. And somebody had to be there to run the desk, right? That's what my supervisor always said. Somebody has to run the desk. But anyhow, you be safe. You be safe out there. You hear? And I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. All right, let's figure out what color we're going with today. And no, I'm not one of those people that feel like my nails have to match my toes because my toes are always in my shoes. Besides, I have gel polish on my nails and I'm not going to put gel polish on my toes. No, my mom is up. most likely, because she has morning prayer time at 4 a.m. with her crew. Mocha appears to be sleeping. She hasn't come out. I guess she's tired from yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, some of us are in those positions where we have to be present, which is, I don't know what you do, but obviously it's something that requires you to be present. So I wish you well. I sleep like 5 or 6 hours, Sister Nika. That's it. I don't sleep really for a long time. I've been stopped sleeping for long periods of time. Ever since I used to work third shift, and then when I used to live overseas, my body clock has just never been the same anymore. Never been the same. Why do you keep saying that? I don't even know what that means, Paul. If you're going to say something, you need to translate it. That would be nice. Obvious troll, you came back. What are you talking about, Fred? This is my hair. What are you talking about? This is my hair. This is my hair. It's not a hat. It's my hair. It's Afro puff. Anyone in my eye. Paul is just bored at work. He's probably getting sleepy. I'm trying to find my base coat because I need the base coat today. While you over there talking all kind of stuff. My shoulder's hurting this morning. Paul, that's not even, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but it's not even funny. It's not. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or facetious or what, but it's neither. Neither, neither. I'm trying to get ready so I can go to the funeral. I know it seems like a lot, but a few of those days out of the month, I only work 4 hours. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. But some jobs, it also depends on what you're doing, especially if you enjoy doing it, then it's okay. But if you're on a job that you're dreading, that just makes it all the worse. Trying to increase the intensity of this massage on my shoulder. I don't even know why it's hurting. I didn't do that much yesterday. I didn't lift anything. But this shoulder, I don't know. I'm planning to actually have surgery this year because this shoulder just is not getting any better at all. Somebody's got to do something. Somebody's got to do something. I don't want to, but something because it hurts too bad. Hmm. But anyway, ow. Uh-oh, Nika's deleting. Fred, is that you being deleted? Why won't you just do right, Fred? Or was it somebody else? But I got a feeling it was Fred. You know what? Welcome to the live. I'm sure that there are some people who are not a part of the family, and you have to excuse some of my family members. They're just not okay. Like Mr. Fred, he's one of the family members that just needs a spanking. Ow. I just popped myself in the mouth. I wasn't trying to pop myself in the mouth. I didn't say anything bad. I wasn't paying attention and I popped myself in the mouth. With that, I didn't bust my lip. I enjoy what I do, but of course, I'd love to be a full time writer and content creator more one day. Hey, one day, I hear you on that one. That's why I'm trying to put the work in. That's why I'm on at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to build my watch hours. My watch hours are going up slowly but surely. And if you would share this live, share. Subscribe. And then we might get to where we need to be. Everybody needs to subscribe to the Motivational Minister. Everybody. I was up listening to the Motivational Minister this morning. Yeah. But I think I do a lot of those things the Motivational Minister was talking about. I did go through that introvert extrovert series. And some of those videos I did see already when I was watching before. And I had to activate my extrovert yesterday. I had to activate it. How am I getting you mixed up with other people, Fred? I'm not getting you mixed up. You're the one that's talking about whatever you're talking about that's inappropriate. That's you talking about drinking Hennessy. That was you. I'm not mixing you up. How am I mixing you up? Oh, you mean because I say you need a spanking? You do need a spanking. Yeah. Yeah, this guy that I have been talking about, oh, my Jetto, he keeps speaking to me lately. But we already had a time. And I'm just going to leave that alone. But I had to make that video yesterday. If you saw that video talking about the introvert, I was referring to that person who was talking to me. So I had to exercise my extrovert and talk back to them yesterday when I was trying to be a fly on the wall. Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Why, oh, why, oh, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why? No problem. Thank you for coming through, and I'm glad that you enjoy what you do. I enjoy what I do to a certain extent, but I just don't like the shenanigans, the unnecessary shenanigans, and the in the preschool industry with Head Start. I don't like the unnecessary shenanigans, and there are some unnecessary shenanigans. Let me tell you, shenanigans. Wait a minute. You're the only Fred in the chat, and maybe it was Paul that said it. One of you guys said Paul and Fred or Fred and Paul want me to drink Hennessy. Maybe Paul said it, but Paul put you in it. So you better go back and look in the comments because Paul included you in that little comment about the Hennessy. I don't drink either. So you better talk to Paul about that. Paul put that's how people get become an accomplice. I didn't put you in it, trust me. It was typed in there by somebody other than me. I didn't say that. I'm trying to polish my toesy woesies. My toesy woesies. My toesy woesies. And massaging my shoulder that's hurting early this morning. It's hurting because I have arthritis in my shoulder and it's cold outside. So my shoulder is saying, it's too cold out there. Baby, it's cold out. Who keeps typing things that have to be retracted by the block word filter? Who's doing that? Somebody's saying something they shouldn't be saying. And it's crossing some kind of line. And I'm not even going to look to see what it is. Switch your language up and be nice. You need to take a water bottle hit. That's it, exactly. Here's my water bottle. I need to go get some more water. This is my water bottle hit, my church water bottle. See? There. Boom. I'm out here drinking out my church water bottle. Well, I don't know Paul either, and I don't know you either, Fred. How about that? I just know your name in this comment section. I don't know you, Fred. You just seem like a character, that's all. I don't know Paul either. Don't know what Paul looks like. So you guys have an upper hand because you see me, but I don't see you. You could walk by me right now and I wouldn't know who you are. And then you'll be like, that's that lady from YouTube. But that's how it is when you subject yourself to being a content creator. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. Yep, keeping it real with the church. I don't know you from no Caribbean digging the hairdo. Hey, Joshua, Brother Jay is in the house. See, Paul was distracting me, and I didn't even know Brother Jay had come in. Yeah, this was my queenly crown when I went to church yesterday. And I do not know you from Korea. If I saw you when I was in Korea, then I didn't. You didn't introduce yourself. Oh, please, Paul, get out of here. How you doing this morning, Joshua? Are you just getting in from work, or are you just getting ready to go to bed? Go nap, nap. I'm finally polishing my toes that I've been talking about from the other day. No, everyone is not behaving. I don't know if you've seen Mr. Fred in the comments. Mr. Fred is being. No, wait a minute. It's Paul. Paul and Fred. They're both kind of crossing the line a little bit. Paul more so than Fred, though. Yes, I do know him by way of Reading Rainbow from PBS. I always watch because my daughter used to watch that show. I don't know him. Come on, you got to use your words rightly. I don't know him. Reading Rainbow, I can go anywhere. Dun, 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 dun. The Reading Rainbow. I was not drinking soju with you. You never saw me drinking a soju. Soju is like this strong liquor in Korea, for those who don't know. And he's trying to be funny. I did not drink soju. I used a sujo. You know what sujo is, but not soju. So don't play with me. Sujo is like the utensils that you use to eat, for those who don't speak Korean. Right? You probably was drinking soju, not me. But that stuff is strong from what I could tell. People drink a little bit of it and they're just messed up. Get out of here, Paul. Get out of here. Have you bought my Christmas present? I need to put up a wish list on Amazon. I'm going to send it to you, Paul, so you can send me my Christmas present. How about that? I said I was going to do that again. I had a wish list on my Facebook page because I wanted somebody to buy me a karaoke, but no one bought it. I'm going to pick a cheaper one this time. Busan Hotel. That's what I look like. Remember? Fred, you don't want me to mix you up with Paul? Okay. Fred is Fred. Paul is the one that is crossing the line almost. Paul is a mess. He is. And I don't know. He chats a lot, and I'm still trying to understand this whole algorithm thing because the live will end and it will say zero chat rate. I'm like, how could it be zero when Paul is constantly typing a bunch of nonsense? So I don't know what YouTube does, and they say sometimes that it's not working well or whatever. So maybe it's not working well because right now Paul has been typing a bunch of nonsense for the longest. And then the live will end and it'll say zero chat rate. I don't know. Make it make sense. And I'm mixing up my polish. All right. Exactly. Clowns, Joshua. Clowns. Exactly. Exactly. I'm done reading your comments, Paul. Let me polish my nails. No. So did you finish packing up that stuff the other day, Sister Nika, that you were packing up? I got to start packing up too because I've got a lot of stuff around me. And then the big bag of goodies, I got to give away some of that candy today. I'm going to bag up a lot of that candy because if I keep it around me, I'm going to eat it. And that's the last thing I do. I do want a karaoke machine. And I don't want to use it as a karaoke machine. I want to use it as like a microphone system. So, but someone actually gave me a microphone with a big speaker. I have it in the other room, but I haven't like started doing what I said I was going to do with it. Go out and make some noise with it. I had a small karaoke. My first official boyfriend actually bought it for me for Christmas many years ago. But then the that was back when we had cassette tapes. And you know what? I don't even remember what happened. I think in the midst of one of the situations where my life shifted, I left it behind because I still have the microphone, but I don't have the thing. Because you know when you plug it in, you can like you have a microphone and you feel like a what's up, Ming RX Mington? Welcome back to the live. And I do need a karaoke machine so I can have music. Like the one I have now, I can attach my iPad, of which my iPad is like dead. I need another iPad, so I'm going to put that on my wish list so you can get it for me, Paul, right? You going to get it? All right. Thank you. Yeah, my iPad was actually my daughter's first iPad. When I upgraded her, then I took her older iPad. Remington, Remington Steele. Do you know that man from that TV show? What's your cash app? I'll send some cash. Vita sings. Let me see if you're real, and I'll show everybody. It's in my channel description. Veda sings. Of course, Cash App. Veda, VEDASINGS. Yep, go ahead and bless my Cash App. The karaoke machine costs about $250, the one that I wanted. Go ahead and bless that Cash App and show the people that you're not just a troll. Somebody actually sent me money before out of the blue one day. I think you guys were on here when I was telling that person thank you. And I don't know if they were trying to be funny. I don't care what it is. If it's 1 penny, I'm going to bless you and say thank you. Some people try to be funny, but money is money for me because when I see a penny, guess what? I will squat down and pick up that penny. Yes, because I picked up so many pennies that now I have dollars. So, yeah, you do what you want to do. Many years ago. You know that Remington Steele show? It's been that long since you had a boyfriend. What are you talking about? Paul, stop it. Gumbo ingredients. Get out of here. I've been dating people, but it's short lived. I have, as far as I'm concerned, since my divorce, I have not been in a committed relationship, but I've dated people. Nothing serious. No one that wants to really be serious. Uh oh. My phone made a noise. Let me see what it says. I don't know who Remington is. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Remington. Thank you. Wow. God bless you, my brother. Wow. Remington has blessed my cash app. And no, I'm not going to tell you what he did. If he tells you, that's him, but I'm not going to tell you. Thank you, Remington. Today, I plan to get rid of some stuff. I actually want to try to find some of the homeless people that are around that church where I'm going. That's so painful. And you know, these people, they moved the homeless people that were living beside this building across from the Wendy's. And that kind of broke my heart. You know, like some homeless people, they find a place and they feel like they can stay there and no one's going to bother them. And I'm like, I went by and they were all gone. And the business was closed. So I'm thinking that maybe the new owner is the one responsible for making. You're blessing me because of my hairstyle. If that's the case, you're going to always bless me because I'm always changing my hair. But thank you so much, though. And I would say, obviously, some people are believing in what I'm doing, believing in the mission of what I'm trying to do. I really thank you. That almost about to make me cry. But I'm not going to cry. But I know God has just told me to do certain things, and I'm just trying to be obedient. That's all. Like I said, if only one person gets blessed by what I'm doing, then that's all that matters. And I remember you coming in here before, Wilmington, but I haven't seen you in a while. But thank you for coming through this morning. It's 4:36 and I'm up. Well, that's what I believe. I was doing cash apps the other day too on my live. And that's what I say too. When God tells me to bless people, that's what I do. That's what I do. Now, I'm not rich by no means. I mean, oh, look who woke up. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Mama. Good morning. Say good morning to the people. Say good morning to the people. Are you ready to go potty? She's like, give me a moment. I'm still waking up here. I'm disoriented. She says, why is that bright light in my face? Why is that light in my face? This is Mocha for those who've never met Mocha, my 10-year-old spoiled brat. You want some water? She's shaking. Let's put your jacket on, Mama. She said, it's cold. It's cold. I feel cold. I was watching this thing on the Weather Channel, and they were reminding people to do what? Dress their pets appropriately, especially when you're taking them outside. And when Mocha goes outside, it's funny, her legs start shaking and everything. So we were about to go outside shortly. And she's funny. She'll take it off when she's ready to take it off. Dogs are just so funny. Paul, you're not even funny. And he's talking about, we're going to put you in timeout. Actually, I'll put you in timeout. And if you don't come back, Paul, I think you said that before, but you came back. So I don't know why you said you're not coming back and then you come back. But if you don't come back, it's going to be okay. Because when I tell you to stop making those little comments and you just keep right on making those comments, then that's disrespecting me. I mean, I can take your comments to a certain point, but it's like, quit saying it. And if I were to get in some kind of outfit, it would be with my husband, not with you. What kind of woman do you think I am, Paul? Why don't you find a YouTuber that is with your role play shenanigans? Because I'm not. And I'm saying that with the most kindest voice possible. Paul, that is not even nice to say. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know why people are homeless. It's not for me to judge. It's not for you to judge. So don't even say that. People like you is why we can't get where we need to be sometimes. People like you. I like to help people when I can. I'm not going to judge them. I could be homeless tomorrow. Do I want somebody to go by and say, you need to get a job? But you don't know why I'm homeless. You don't know how I became homeless. You don't know what's going on with me, why I'm homeless. That's why I always say that we have to learn to love and spread joy and spread peace. My help may cause that person to get a business. They may become the next big whoever, the next billionaire. You don't know why a person is down. Now, that's really not nice to say. Fred, Remington is a nice person. That's all I know. I don't know Remington, just like I don't know you. Right now, everyone is a prospect. How about that? All I want is a Christian, mature man that will worship God first. That's one definite requirement. And I would prefer that person to be of the same belief as me. Yeah. You're out of here. How are you going to go out of here, Remington? You just came. You mean you're going to go do push ups? Is that what you're saying? I hope that's what you're saying. You're going to go exercise. But I thank you for coming through and blessing my Cash App. It really means a lot. Yep, Mocha is in the house. Now she's laying back down so I can finish polishing my toes. I guess she just wanted to change locations because she sleeps on her bed in the closet. She sleeps on her bed by the window, and she sleeps on her bed over there behind the bed. So she has three choices because she's spoiled like that. Paul, I'm going to just leave you alone. I'm not even going to say anything. I have chosen blue because blue is the color that I'm going to like for right now. I don't want red and green. I don't want anything crazy. I'm going to put blue back on my toes. Paul, you're just trying to be yourself. We have company. I don't know who the company is on the channel right now, Paul, and you're not representing the family well, Paul. Let me turn my light back up. I turned it down because I was trying to see something else, but let me turn it back up because it makes me look. You know, that was back when I first got on YouTube years ago. Years ago. That was like a very popular thing where a lot of these creepy people wanted to role play, and they would say, "Do you want to role play?" I'm like, "No." What I look like want to role play with a stranger? No way. What time is your shift over? Because I know you're just passing time, Paul. Let me polish my toes and see somebody cross the line again. Message held for review. Must be you, Paul. You're doing too much. You never know the impact you have on a person. That person didn't have to send me that money. And I'm actually almost moved to tears. If I would cry, I would cry. But all I know, God knows my heart and God sees my intentions and He knows that my intentions are pure. No, I don't eat Popeye's chicken with extra gravy and mashed potatoes. Fred, are you still here? Because you see, Paul is not representing well for the family. Paul is not representing well. Do you work at night too, Fred? Or you're just up because you're up? I don't remember why you're always up in the wee hours of the morning when I get on. Maybe Fred left the building. Hey, what's going on with my polish? My polish is doing funny things. Holy night, all is come, all is bright around yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender. Welcome to the live. What's going on? It is 4:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am up polishing my toenails. Yeah, and I don't know why my shoulder is hurting so bad. Oh, I have a bad shoulder. Do you have a bad shoulder? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to use my TENS unit, and it's like it's not getting into the muscle. I guess I got to turn the intensity up because it is hurting so bad. Turn up the intensity. Woo, all right. See if that does any better. I had to shift it over. And if you are a physical therapist, feel free to come by and give me a free session. No, I'll pay you. Someone just actually blessed my Cash App, and I was just so thankful. I didn't ask for it. I don't get on YouTube asking for money. I don't do that. But there have been kind people out there in the world that says they want to help me. Joe Dirt 712. Are you a physical therapy? You know what? Not a physical therapy. Are you a physical therapy assistant? You know what I realized when I went to physical therapy? That the physical therapist is just there to write on the paper, but the people that are doing the work are really the physical therapy assistant. I'm just saying. I felt like my physical therapy assistant was smarter than the physical therapist. I'm just saying. At the office where I went. I'm just saying. You're a special therapist. Are you trying to be funny or are you really serious? Because sometimes people are just being funny. You know how YouTube is. And with you with that little emoji, I'm not sure if you're being facetious. I figured you're trying to be funny, but I'm serious. If you're a physical therapy assistant, I need to marry a physical therapy assistant. I've got too many things going on, so I need a built-in home physical therapy assistant. You know what? That's not even funny. All right, Paul, that's it. I'm done. You're going. I'm going to put you in timeout, and if you don't come back, that's up to you, Fred. I mean, Paul, not Fred, but Paul. That's not even funny. I don't smoke weed, and if someone says that about me, that's like defacing my character, and I don't like that at all. That's funny. I mean that's okay. I like being honest over here. You're right. I am up smoking weed with my money I work for. Well, that's you. But he's talking about me, saying that you saw what he typed. I guess you saw what that guy typed. Paul has been typing a bunch of nonsense, but he crossed the line then, talking about that's that government money. That's just like jealousy. I didn't ask that person to bless my Cash App. This person just came in. They've been on my channel before and they said that they wanted to send me money. I didn't ask for it, and I'm not going to say no. If you wanted to send me money, hey, now he's talking about crazy stuff and then saying that I'm smoking weed. No, that's just a jealous person making not nice comments. Don't hate because someone wants to bless me. That's not me. I didn't tell them to do it. They did it because they wanted to. But anyway, I sent him the timeout. He claimed he's not coming back, and if he doesn't come back, that's okay, because he's almost been like kind of obnoxious. Exactly. And that's what I did. I dropped my Cash App and I said, if you're serious, then I'll see it. And then my phone said ding. And I looked and there was money. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm not going to say no to money. I'm like I said, I'm not rich. I'm just a regular working girl. I do DoorDash. I do Uber Eats because I'm a hustler. Yeah, I have a full-time job, but when I'm free and I want to make some extra money, I get in my car and I turn on my apps and I go rolling. I'm a regular working mama. Anyway, let me go get some water because I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. And I got to finish painting these toes because I got a funeral to go to today. A funeral. All right. Agua is important. Agua is important. Are you drinking agua? Okay. A man don't work, a man shouldn't eat. That's what the Bible says. You're saying that you're working right now, or you got to go to work in a little bit today? I guess is what you're saying. Let me get into my holiday shenanigans. Where's my polish? Mocha, you sleepy? You ready to go pee pee, mama? You ready to go potty, Mocha? Let me move this from your nose. That might be making your nose feel sensitive. Are you cold? You look like you're cold, but the heater is on. Let me turn the other heater on because you look like you're cold. I'm talking to my dog for those who are probably wondering. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a preschool teacher. That's my schedule. But guess what? We're on holiday vacation, and I'm so glad. I'm so ready to rest. And I just think feel like it's giving me a headache. I need to turn it down. I got a TENS unit on my shoulder because my shoulder's hurting. Sometimes you turn it up too high because this thing, one of the warnings is if you have high blood pressure, it can like increase your blood pressure because of the blood flow. That it increases your blood flow or whatever. So let me turn it off because now it's making my head feel funny. Yep. I need to go to Head Start. Head Start, you get paid more money, but I work with early Head Start. But the way how the children are right now, if I go to Head Start, I might lose my sanity. When I tell you these kids are like, I don't even know how to describe them. We have some little 4 year olds that are trying to punch like Muhammad Ali. Where do they get that from? This one boy, he was just punching people like straight in their face. A lot of these kids, I know their parents are teaching them that. Sad to say. Some people feel like, oh yeah, if somebody bothers you, punch them in the face. You know, that type of mindset. And it just creates so many problems. Hey, watch your language in here. But you're right. That's exactly what they are. And guess what? Imagine in preschool, you have to be suspending preschoolers. Make it make sense. What is going on with the world? We've had some that actually have had to be suspended. And then when they returned, they had to return with their parents as a chaperone. The parents had to stay with them for the 2 hours that they could stay. And then after the 2 hours, they have to go home. That's how bad they are. Let me say no. Yeah, but I'm going to say bad. Yeah, that's how bad they are. They had to come back with their parent, which means that their parent had to stay by their side for 2 hours. And after the 2 hours, they had to go back home. It was like a behavior management plan. They couldn't even stay in the classroom without their parents because they were just that disruptive. Oh, yeah, with our company, with Head Start, because there got to be some type of solution. These kids just can't keep doing what they're doing. They'll hurt the teachers, they hurt other innocent little kids, and those other parents get hot. that somebody has punched their child in the face. And I'm not talking about these little punches like tap tap. I've seen some of those little boys. You would think that, like I said, you would think that was Muhammad Ali or whatever that other man's name was, Mike Tyson or whoever. These kids have so much anger inside that it's like, what in the world? So I'm like, I'll stay in early head start. I work with 1 year olds this year. It's okay. But I just don't like profanity up in here, that's all. But I understand what you're saying, and that's how it is. A lot of these kids are terrible. That's what I'm saying. I can't do Head Start. I can't do Head Start. It's bad enough with early Head Start. Because one of my students that was one, he's still one, his birthday is coming Friday. Every time he gets a little upset, he goes, B, and then he had that little face, B, and then he says the N word, and then you talk to dad. Dad said it's me. He hear me saying it all the time. And somebody take his toy. He said and then he's doing his little shoulders like this. I'm like, but at least dad admitted it. Dad admitted that he was the one teaching him, because he's saying all that stuff. He's probably listening to whatever kind of music too. All that stuff that y'all fill your kids with. Don't blame the kid when you know you feeling it. And then, not to mention the parents that have their license to smoke weed. Please don't forget that that stuff is like secondhand smoke. Hello, somebody. So then they send the kids to school. They're smoking weed on the way to school. Then we have to deal with those kids that are stimulated by marijuana. Hello, somebody. Help us out by not smoking around your children. It is not funny. It's a serious situation. And that's a serious one when we have to deal with those kids. Their parents bring them in. You can smell the weed. Please don't, because that's secondhand smoke. Just because they're not putting it to their mouth, if they're sitting around you in the car with the windows up and breathing that in, you might as well hand it to them. You might as well. Then we have to deal with those kids. They act so weird. They're trying to fall out, falling all asleep. This one boy, he was so high one morning. When he came in, his mom walked out. Mom walked out. And then another lady came in. She said, "Ooh." And then the little boy, he was just like this. He was just like this. Good morning, James. What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, come on. Quit smoking around your kids. Like, for real. If you want to smoke, that's on you. But don't do it around the kids. Don't breathe that stuff into their lungs. They didn't ask for it. They don't need it. But I've seen videos, and I don't know if you've seen them, where people hand their children weed. They're 2 and 3 years old, and they laughing. Like they say, ha ha, hell. Yeah, I said it. Because I'm fed up to here. Quit giving the kids drugs. Quit giving the children drugs and sending them to school, because we don't want to have to deal with them for real. Right, Joe Dirk 712? Are you from the 712 area code? Yeah, you know I'm in here talking trash, James, so don't even come in here saying it. Tell the people quit smoking weed around their kids and send them to the classroom. And it's a lot of parents, because they have their little medicinal cards. They feel like they're justified to smoke anywhere they want to. And I had one grandma say, "Well, her and her boyfriend, they do have legal marijuana. They legal." And you're turning your kid into a little marijuana baby, sending them to the class, and got us dealing with them all day. Give me a break. Give me a break. And I'm gaining weight. I can see it in my face. And I gotta slow it down. You know what? That has been on our lips as teachers. Exactly, a marijuana baby. CPS needs to be called on some of them. You're right. Anyway, back to polishing my toes. I had to express that. People need to stop doing that. I don't know what I'm wearing to the funeral today. And it's going to be cold. And if you wear a sweater, by the time you get on the inside, you're hot. Then when you go back outside, that's when you need your sweater. So what can you wear to balance it off? Then again, it might be cold in the church. Who knows? Fred better stop laughing. Exactly. That's true, Joe Dirt. The right ones don't get the call, and the ones that don't need to get called on. Fred is saying that he's laughing. Fred is a character. Fred is talking about himself and saying that what he's saying. Don't pay Fred no mind. That's Fred. Fred has been in the comments whenever I go live in the wee hours of the morning. He's up. Excuse you, obvious troll. When my daddy is dead, and you're not my daddy, and my mama is awake too. We get up early around here. Talking about you still up. I already slept. I went to bed early, and I got to get up because I'm heading to a funeral this morning. Talking about why the hell you still up. I'm grown. Coming here with that kind of language. Excuse you. Who died and made you my chaperone? I'm polishing my toes to answer your question. I'm trying to get my toes ready for the day. Because I was supposed to polish them yesterday, but I started late. So that's why I am up. Obvious troll. Nothing but shenanigans here, all in good fun, y'all. If you've never been to the live, welcome to the ride. I did worship God at the beginning. If you missed it, go back to the beginning. Most of my videos, God is worshiped first and foremost. And then I have fun with my people and I get out of here. All in love, joy, and peace. That's it. But we got to do better with these here cheering. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to. Oh, I'm well rested, obvious troll. I do have a lot of people that come in my comments, and I do believe that they mean well. Fred, you already know. You haven't been on enough of my lives. It's always, you better be glad Denzel and Nika are not in the building. They went back to sleep, I think. I think Nika's sleeping. Nika might be listening. She's one of my moderators. She stays in the shadows sometimes just listening and watching you guys that need to be booted out. But I think she probably fell asleep. But I went to bed early after I got back from church yesterday because I was tired. And I'm on vacation. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm on vacation. Who did their pedicure? Raise your hand, guys. Yeah, exactly. Just I told you ignore Fred. I already had to put Paul in timeout. But Fred usually doesn't cross the line as Paul does. Paul goes too far, and I just got fed up with Paul this morning. And he said he's not coming back. And if he doesn't, it's all good. Because sure ain't nothing funny. You right, ain't nothing funny. Yeah. No, I'm serious. There's nothing funny about that. What's going on? And it's not just black kids. It's not just black kids. That's possible this day and time. Some people have two and three phones because they live in foul. They live in foul. They can't just have one phone. Now let me ask the golden question. Let me ask the golden. Who's married in here? Even if you're not married, well, it's for married people because I don't let boyfriends control. But if you're married, do you share your passcodes with your spouse? Do you share your passcodes with your spouse? It's just a question. But if you're not married, you're 20 years old and married. James said you should. Do you share your passcode? So not. I'm not even going to elaborate. Do you or don't you? No secrets. That's what I say. What you mean? Nah, I'm not. Oh, see that? I already feel like you suspect. Why wouldn't you? What you gotta hide? My thing is, why wouldn't you? That's how I feel too, James. No secrets. But if you were married, you're saying you wouldn't, you wouldn't. Oh, you know why I started passcoding my phone? Because one time someone stole my phone. It wasn't so much because I was trying to hide something, but some people were being nasty and they took my phone. So now I'm like, if you take my phone, it's going to be a little bit harder, even though I know you can do whatever and go to whoever, whatever that knows how to do whatever, and get into the phone. But I'm not going to make it too easy for you. I used to have my phone open too, where you just swipe and it was open, but no. Is this my number? What number? No, that's me though. I was just showing my screen that it's locked. But I believe that too, James, that you shouldn't have no secrets. And I also believe, like I've watched some power couples that are on YouTube. If you're together, you're together. So it's like that person should feel your transparency and your openness. So if you're still living foul, you ain't got nothing to hide. But if you're still living foul, that's when you got something to hide. At no time should, when you commit, you ain't playing. Right? You shouldn't be playing. And that's the same thing I say too right now. If you're not, but I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not talking about a boyfriend. Because a boyfriend is a boyfriend. Now, if you're a fiance, even if you're a fiance, I wouldn't give you access to my phone because you're not my husband yet. But if you're at the point where you're my husband, then that's a different story. But until you get there and you put your little signature on the line where you actually became legal, then that's a different story. I don't know what you're talking about, Fred. But yeah. Anyway, what I was saying, there's one couple that I follow. They're called the Clements. They're what you call it, interabled couple. I think that's what you call it. He's disabled and she's able, so they're an interabled couple. Whenever I do have time, when I'm not working on my own content, I watch them. But they have their Google calendars linked, for example. And I think when I heard that, I was like, that's like the smartest thing. That's how you can keep track of each other's appointments. Like me, I go to the doctor a lot. And if your husband has your calendar on their phone, then they can keep up with it. And that's how you can keep track of stuff. And then nobody should say they forgot an anniversary or they forgot this because your Google calendars are linked. And it is smart. And I was like, when I get married again, because I have been married before, that's what I'm going to do. Now, if a person says to me, I don't want to link my Google calendar with yours, and my first question would be, why? Why wouldn't you want to do that? And then you go back to the obvious question, like, what do you have to hide? Now, mind you, this calendar represents years of people that I know. I'm just keeping it real. So, if I link this calendar right now with my husband, let's say I got married today, there are people that I know that I've interacted with, I'll use that word, that are on my calendar. Not that it's something bad, but I have a habit of logging everybody's birthday. So, people that are somewhat important, their birthdays are in my phone. If I want to remember it, it's in my Google Calendar. That's the only way I'm going to remember, unless I write it down. And sometimes when I write it down, I still don't remember. So when my Google Calendar goes off, I remember. So, long story short, if my husband gets in my calendar right now, years back, because some of it is years back, because you know Google doesn't go away unless you delete it, then certain people would pop up, and they'll be like, "Who's James?"
And then I'm like, you better check the date when that was put in there. Like, don't even come to me with that. Do my birthday. Why would I do your birthday? You're young blood. You did say you were 20. No, I don't want to do your birthday. No offense. You mean, oh, you're an August person. Cool. My sisters are born in August. We are cool, but we're not cool like that. I don't put everybody's birthday. People that I really want. I keep it real over here. People I said, don't make me say this, Joe Dirt 712. I said people that I really want to remember in my calendar. Now I will remember you as coming in as, now have you subscribed? Have you become a part of the family? Have you joined the community? Have you? I barely remember some of my family members' birthdays. I just really realized and remember when my dad's mom's birthday was, and her birthday now, I can keep it in my head now, is December 23rd. Growing up, you can't screenshot to who? I don't know what that means. Growing up, I never knew when my grandmother's birthday was. When you're really little, because my grandmother and a lot of things happened back in the day. But I never knew when my grandmother's birthday was. When I learned my grandmother's birthday was on her obituary. But anyway, my family was all kind of chaotic and whatever, all kind of things. What do you mean you need to show me? To show me what? I believe that's your birthday. Is that what you're talking about? Why would you lie about your birthday? But what are you trying to say? You trying to screenshot something to show me what? But anyway, my grandmother's birthday, may she rest in peace. She died in 2002, I think, 22 years ago. She died after my dad. My dad died before his mom because he was making bad choices. Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not necessary. If a person is not true to their word, what good is it? Mm-mm. No need to screenshot. If you did, you did. I thank you. If you didn't, you didn't. I always say that I want people to subscribe because they really want to watch my content. Don't subscribe because I said it. Because right now I'm trying to grow a community of family and supporters that are going to help me grow and we can grow together. And I always encourage everybody to make content. Yeah, it is a kind of shade of blue. I've been like kind of liking this blue. So I couldn't decide on any other color, so I'm saying I'm gonna put it back blue. And I didn't want to put the gel polish on because gel polish doesn't just come off like regular polish. I was like, I don't want to have to deal with it on my nails and my toes because sometimes I'm moving too fast. But when I polish my toes, they stay because I know what I'm doing. My toes will stay looking like perfect, like for probably about a month, and then they start looking like suspect. But yeah, they're blue because blue is my favorite color. And I don't want red and green. Yep, he sure does. How did you know? Joe Dirt calling you out, James. He calling you out. He said he got that toe thing. He got that toe thing. But everybody should have nice feet. I'm always talking about that. Don't walk, even if you have toes that may not look, uh, what you call it, model ready, that you can't be a foot model. But everybody can be a foot model. You just have to love your toes where they are. You know what I'm saying? Just have clean, decent feet. Go to the salon if you're not going to do it yourself. That's all I got to say. Go to the salon. And as I was about to say, who's got their pedicure done? Just because you're a man, I hope you're not one of those men that say you can't go to the salon. That's a lie. You better take care of your feet. The worst thing is a man that wants his lady to have pretty feet, and then you look at his feet and his toenails all curled up from fungus. Alexandra's a kid. Everybody better know Alexandra's a kid, so don't cross the line with that little one. I have a lot of kids that follow my channel. But we got a kid in the house. But I keep it clean because I know I have children that like to come in. I guess I'm like auntie to them. Auntie, I ain't gonna lie. If they attract my eyes, I might surprise them. You're so funny. It's like I'm a kid again. Oh, likewise, like I said, that lady would want you to have nice feet too. Nobody wants to be beside you with crusty heels and crusty feet. Crusty feet. Nobody wants no crusty feet. At least you can do is get a pedicure. I ain't ask you to polish your toes. Just get a pedicure. Do it yourself. And if the lady love you enough, she might do it for you. Oh yeah, all right. Everybody likes what they like, right? You just got out of the shower. Alexandra, you're up very early. What you doing up early like that? You got somewhere to go? That's very early to be taking a shower. And you're in New York. You're in the same time zone as I am. So what in the world are you doing up? You must be going somewhere. Going to the airport? What's for breakfast, James? You eating eggs today? Oh, you got a party this morning? No, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just wondering. You must be excited about the party, so you're getting ready early. I saw this lady and her daughters. They have a party bus for teen girls. It's like for kids, kind of. I guess if you're an adult and you want to do it too, and that's like the coolest thing. Hey, you still coming in with the language? Come on now, even though you put an N on the end of it. Honestly, I don't remember what the sermon was about. I would have to think about it. But you can go back and watch it on YouTube or Facebook. Fred, I did go to church yesterday and I was listening. But the thing is, the pastor was talking about so much stuff. And like we had started at our church, that we do not have announcements or other things after the sermon. And you know what happened? The pastor apologized and he said, first we did the nomination reading. If you go to church, you know about all these kind of things. Reading all the names of the people who are gonna be this and that and that and that in the different offices. This all happened after the sermon. This is why my brain shifted and the information was jumbled. And then after that, the pastor proceeded to tell us that he was being relocated to a new church and in a new state. So, in the midst of all of that, everything that he had said before kind of went out my head. But I did hear him and I heard him. I'm going to do my homework right now. Can you tell me what is 80 plus 94? Now, you're trying to be funny? Three boiled eggs, banana, and strawberry smoothie. And sometimes I wonder if you're a kid or if you're a grown up that's playing. So I really don't know. That's why I'm going to have to start doing some video checks with people that get on my Instagram. Because some people come through and they're actually a kid, and I don't play with kids online. Neither do I play with the police officer who is trying to pretend to be kids. That's why I always keep it clean and I don't cross the line with anybody because you never know who's who. Not that I'm trying to meet up with anybody on here that's a kid or anything. But you never know who's behind these channel IDs, channel names. Now all of a sudden you're asking me about some math problem, which seems kind of weird. Three boiled eggs. I was on the Octavia diet, and that diet had me eating, I think, 7 eggs, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely didn't do that choice because I don't like eggs. That's one of those diets where you eat a lot of protein and you don't eat a lot of actually when you actually measure it out, it was yeah, I'm still going to that funeral, Alexandra. I guess you heard me say that yesterday because you were on when I was on yesterday. I'm still going. That's why I'm up polishing my toes because I want my toes to be back on point. My toenails got to be on point, on point. Sometimes I like my toenails polished, and the other times I just let them breathe. But I always keep them neat and clean. And it's always funny. I'm putting this color on, but now I'm saying I don't want it on, but it's too late now. I'm not going to take it out. Okay, you say you're a kid, but I could say that I'm a kid too. But the thing is, I have the proof because you can see my face. I only can take your word for it. So if you choose to tell what's not true, what you got your eyes up for? If you're going to tell me something that's not true, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. I have videos where I show my feet. Go find them. I think I have like about a couple. I have several videos where I show my feet at the beach, usually. So go find them. I have a lot of videos. Scroll through. You'll see my feet, James. If you want to see my feet, if that's what you're trying to imply with your eyes. Speaking of eggs, I went to the supermarket and they tried to sell me eggs. They they were sold out of eggs. You know that ever since like the Corona times, they were saying about there was a shortage of chicken. So if there's a shortage of chicken, there's going to be a shortage of eggs. Make it make sense, Fred. Remember that? That I don't think that's really changed. It's gotten better, but there's a shortage of chicken. That's why the chicken prices are high. Because I buy chicken for my dog when I cook her food, and the prices of chicken, let me tell you, they've gone up. They are up. I gotta clean up what I messed up. I put the polish on my skin. So I gotta clean up what I messed up. I've started my life over again. Who are we to judge what other people do? Ah, James. I don't know why they say that either. But I heard somebody say cowtail, though. Cowtail. But cowtail just sounds funny. And remember, once upon a time, oxtail used to be cheaper too, but now that a lot of people liking it, that's so expensive as well. Yeah, that's expensive as well. Yep, I think you're the only kid in here because Batty McBatties and Sophia. Who else comes in here? I can't remember that other girl. Yeah, they're not in here right now. You're the only kid. I know. I'm about to go back to being a vegetarian. I don't want to eat any more chickens. They're my friend. But I don't know why do people cut dog tails off? Could somebody tell me, do you know? Do they cut them off because of what? Why? I don't like seeing that. And then some dogs, they cut their ears off. Why? 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 Why do they cut their ears off? Is it supposed to make them mean or make them... Why they cut their ears off and why they cut their tails off? Oh, Pumpkin, you're in the house. You always have the answers for dog fighting. Thank you. I never thought about that. Does that mean that that just gives the dogs less something less to bite on? Because if their ears are sticking up, they'll probably bite it off anyway. I don't know. It just looks cruel. I I never thought about that part, dog fighting. Wow. I saw, what's that guy you saying that football player, what's his name? Vickers or whatever his name is. His family was in the news feed this morning. I forgot what the article said now. I forgot what the article said. I don't know if you saw that article about that guy. I remember he was in trouble for the dog fighting. Yeah, vegetables, everything is expensive, you ask me. Everything is expensive. How long you been in the building, Pumpkin? You been back in the background hiding, waiting on me to ask one of my big questions. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Less to grab on to. So now I'm going to be wondering if everybody with no tail and no ears, that means they're fighting their dogs. I think some people do it because they think it makes the dog look macho or something. I don't know. Who doesn't like walking up to the coffin and looking in the Michael Vick, the quarterback? He was in the news feed this morning. He has a beautiful family. I think he's got, what, 4 kids? I guess that's his wife. The wife looks like his daughter. But anyway, I forget what the article was about. It said something about, I don't remember. It wasn't important to me because I don't really keep up with those kind of things. But I did see it on the news feed. They're doing something. But who's afraid to go look at the people in the casket? I used to be afraid. No, I'm not going to help you with your homework, Alexandria. I'm on vacation. Right. That's what I figure. It's like a image type thing for the dog. I'm on vacation. I'm not doing any teacher work. Only work I got to do is my work. When you were a kid, you were scared. I was too. I remember when this one lady died. I think I was like in second grade. I knew her very well. Our families are very close. I just stood at the back and I was just crying and crying, but I didn't want to walk up there close to the casket. I remember I just stayed in the back just crying, crying, crying like a big baby. Our families are still close. We've been close always for years and years. You know, you have those family friends that no matter what, you're still like family. And that's how we are with that family. I've known them ever since I was little. And the parents are dead, and some of the siblings are dying now. We're all getting older. And as they say, cancer sucks. Cancer's taking people. Cancer sucks, y'all. Now, right now, you're feeling like I feel like you're trolling me, Alexandra. I said no, and some. This is where I'm really beginning to wonder if you're a kid or you're an adult pretending to be a kid. No, I am not helping you do your homework. Now, if you say it again, I'm going to be like a mean mama. Okay? Whether you're an adult or a kid, I'm not saying no. So you can stop asking. Oh yeah, I haven't seen him, but I know where he lives. But he should be okay. Like Nika said, he's just intellectually challenged. Yeah, I think he was probably like a premature baby, but I really don't know his full story. But I didn't go to my mom's church. I started telling him that he needed to go to church yesterday, but I haven't seen him in a while. But I don't always go to that church. His dad and his stepmom, they go to my mom's church. But no, I haven't seen him. I usually see him though, because he's always like on the main road. But I saw him riding a bicycle. That's the thing that gets me. I saw him riding a bicycle, but yet he was walking to work. So I'm thinking that that probably wasn't his bicycle that he was riding that day. Because if he had a bike, it seemed like he should ride the bike to work. Then he wouldn't have to walk. And I have a bike that I could give him too. I need to get it out the shed because I'm not doing anything with it if he needs a bike. 'Cause I'm not doing anything with it right now. But thank you for asking about him. Send up some prayers for him. His name is Moses. I think so. The lady, I think, like I said, the lady seemed understanding because when we pulled up, she was actually still on the phone with him talking. Because I guess she didn't realize like how close he was, and she was just looking like she was kind of really concerned. She didn't seem like she was like mad or whatever. Like I said, it's obvious that he's not like 100% normal. So I think she has some compassion, and she's an older lady, so most of them become like motherly. Bye, Alexandria. These little kids with these phones, they don't need to be creating no YouTube account. That's how a lot of them get mixed up and stuff. I don't know if you follow some of those missing persons or missing people channels or pages. So many people are missing. And the sad thing is, a lot of them, what, come up, like they say, unalive. Unalive. The world that we are living in. 2 hours and 1 minute. This live has gone extremely long. Guess what, guys? Time to let it be. Sounds like a kid to keep asking the same question over and over again. I think she is a kid, but at the same time, some people make me wonder. Because a lot of people play on YouTube and you don't really know who's who. She says she's a kid, but does that really mean that it's true? No, it doesn't. And I always keep that in mind, in the back of my mind. Everyone is not who they say they are. Everyone is not real and true like me, and they're telling the truth. And we always have to remember that, just like everybody is not always going to tell the truth. Why? I don't know. CPS take your kids, but anywhere. Put. Uh-oh. Nika woke up. Nika said we're gonna put Alexandria in timeout. Yeah, you were getting those vibes too, Nika, because I sure was getting them today. I feel like it's a child troll, an adult child troll. I really got that vibe today. I really did. Especially when you're gonna keep on asking me to do your homework, help you with your homework after I've said no, and you keep on asking. Like, make it make sense. Nobody got time for that. I'm packing up, packing up, packing up. But anyway, y'all, thank you for the likes. I do see the likes up there. This is my watch that I got from my Secret Santa. And I actually saw this watch already. So it's water resistant. Because that was the only thing that I was concerned about. And this writing is so little. Even with my glasses, I can't read it. But the numbers are big. That's what matters. But the little words that tell you where the light is and the mode and the whatever, I cannot see it. That's why I know it's time to get some new glasses. I cannot see it. My eyes are getting. If I put the light directly on the phone, then I can see it. But if it's not in good lighting, I cannot see it. My eyes are just saying, it's time for your eye exam. It is. It's past time because my eye exam was in October last year. Why are you not getting married again? And you are what? What do you mean I am? I am what? And I'm not getting married again. What are you talking about, Fred? Are you still feeling bitter or something? Why you don't want to get married again? Why wouldn't you want to get married again? Don't you want to be around somebody that will love you for life? I love you for life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me turn my laptop on, something I have not done in about 2 weeks. Let me turn this laptop on. I'm sure it has some updating to do. If the right person comes along, I'll get married again. But I guarantee you I'm not going to just get married again just to say I'm getting married again and be with the wrong person. That won't happen. Let me turn on my laptop, see what it's doing. It's probably ready for an update. Because I have things to do. So I got to get this laptop on and get busy. I think it's dead again. Huh. Yep. 'Cause I didn't charge it before I put it down. Dead like a doorknob. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. What are you talking about? Pumpkin, are you a man? Who are you loving? Why am I thinking that you were a lady? Are you a man or a lady? Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. I think you're just quoting the lyrics from that song. Isn't that the lyrics from a song? I think those. Isn't that a lyric? Those are lyrics from a song. I was trying to get you to sing Minnie Riperton. I don't think I really know that song, but I do recognize the lyrics, but I don't think I know it. But are you a man or a lady? I'm just curious now. I thought you were a lady. You were giving me lady vibes. Not that you've ever said it, but I was getting lady vibes. These people are a bit too random for me. What people? Every day of my, it's all because of you, la la la. What's the name of that song? Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Oh, I was messing around with this man called Pumpkin back in the day. It was a situationship back when I was not making good choices. And I hope that's not you. Yep, I've been in some situationships. Yeah, been there, done that. Why is Mocha taking her sweater off? Why are you taking your sweater off? You warmed up? I got the heat too high? Mocha's taking her sweater off. All right, so that's my cue to turn the heat down. She said, I'm warmed up now. I'm not shivering no more. See, I'm coming out my clothes, Mama. It's actually, I think it's freezing. We might have frost this morning. I'm not sure, but it's definitely cold. Yes, Florida gets cold. Yep, she's hot. Trust me, Mocha takes it off. Whenever she's warmed up, she will come right out of it. It's so cute watching her take her clothes off. Yeah. Pumpkin is a man. Even Mocha's showing out. Yeah, but what is the name of the song? No one said. I don't know that. I was gonna. Where's my phone? I was gonna look it up. I wanted to look it up, but I gotta put my earbuds in because I don't want to be copyrighted. I don't wanna be copyrighted. No one has told me the name of the song. You said Minnie Riperton. You can tell that I don't listen to that kind of music. But I'm pretty sure I've heard that song because when I saw the lyrics, I recognized the lyrics. Mocha, what are you doing? You okay? I'm like, we're not trying to have no seizure early this morning. She jumped up and got weird there for a second. And that's the worst thing. I hate when she has seizures. All right. You said what now? Let me see what her name is. Minnie Riperton. I never know people's names unless they're like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. If they're not like, then I don't know who in the world they are. Oh, I know that song. See, I just had to like, yeah, I know that song. I'm just getting old and senile. She's rocking her fro. Yeah, I know that song. That needs to be on my wedding list. Let me put it in my wedding song. Now, when she hit that high note, I'm not a soprano, so that's a no no. Where's my wedding song folder? All right, y'all got to get married so I can come sing at your wedding. Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Oh, there it is. Na 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 na. Yeah, she hit some notes that I can't hit. Yeah, it is loving you. Yeah, she hits that note. I don't do that no more. Once upon a time, I used to sing soprano, but nowadays I cannot sing soprano at all. My voice is getting lower and lower as I get older. Once upon a time, what songs are on that list? Oh, I just closed it and came out of there. Talking about what songs are on that list, the songs that I like. Let me go back and look because I did come out of it already. But I can always go back. No biggie. Let me see. What is in there? I have more songs in my funeral folder than my wedding folder. Go figure. Go figure. Ooh, oh, there are only 11 songs. What are they? Let's see. I actually have a lot of songs from people. Like some songs that I bumped in on YouTube. And I don't remember what this song is. Hold on. This guy is singing to his wife. Every day, love me your own special way. I don't remember the name of that song, but this guy is singing it. I had saw this on a video and I just saved it. But they don't have that in the title. He's serenading his wife at the reception. I think that's so cute. So I need a husband that can sing too. That'd be nice. Now they're singing to each other too. See, I'm caught up on stuff like that, but I don't remember what they were singing. Hold on. From up above, and you can't for always. But this is just songs that you're supposed to sing like with somebody or alone. That our love will grow. That our love will grow. And I don't know why this song is in there. Hold on a second. Why does this song is in there? This song is not supposed to be in here. That's Wes Morgan. You know Wes Morgan sings who is Heatwave? That's who sings that song? Always and forever. Da, da, da. I don't know. I have Wes Morgan. That must have gotten there by accident. Cause he sings. What's that song he sings? You know Wes Morgan, that white guy that sounds like a black guy. Why do I have this song in the wedding folder? Let me go fast forward and see did I put this song in there. Some people do a worship session. Maybe that's why I put it in there. I don't know why I put that in the folder, but anyway, I think that got in there by accident, and I think this got in there by accident too. Oh yeah, that definitely got in there by accident, and I have to edit that out. But anyway, there are not that many songs in here, and that's not supposed to be. Oh, this is like my favorite song, the one he kept for me until it was time. Now that's like probably my favorite song. The one I've waited for, my love design. If you never heard that song, that's a pretty song. Until it was time. Because sometimes you just don't know. And then Teek's First Time, that's another song that I like too. My first time. Mm, I still need to put the top coat on my nails. What am I thinking? Da, 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 da. Like a dream. Finally, finally, we are here now. Mm-hmm. I've been waiting all my life. Every day, you're all I think about you. Mine is like a river, always in the water. How I pray for you. Oh, I cry for you. I can't believe we're here at last. Oh, I pray for you. Oh, I cry for you. I can't believe we're here at last. Touch me on my face. Kiss me on my hand. Where we found love. Show me what it means and how it's supposed to feel. You got all I need. We make love like it's our first time. First time. First time. Ooh. I don't know the words. I do have the lyrics. This is a lyric video. Forever. Mm, you're the best thing that I've ever seen. Yeah. Face is like a superpower. The sun, and you're the sun, and I'm the flower. I don't even know the second verse. Never heard it. I heard it, but I haven't paid attention to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I pray for you. All right, this is making me get mushy. But yeah, basically, there are not that many songs in here, and I need to go in and edit out these songs that don't belong in here. Can you take me through? Oh, touch me on my face. Kiss me on my hand. All right, that's enough of all that mushy stuff. Now I've added mini, what's it, Ripperton. Ripperton! Show me what it means. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Guess what? I need to go back to bed. Because they talking about cleaning the church and whatever, because that church has been closed for a long time. And they got a new pastor from California. I haven't met him. I heard about him. So I'm going to figure out who that person is today that came. They say he's doing great things. He's a retired military chaplain or something or other. I don't know. But he's been in the hood. That church is like in the smack dead in the hood. The projects is like right next door. So when you have a church in an environment like that, you really got to come with the right kind of person, with the right kind of ministry. So, yep, I'm going to go in early. My mom and I were going to go in. Some of us from this side, we're going to go in and see what we can do to help to make sure that the family feels welcome and that the ladies' service is respectable. And I'm going in with my cleaning gloves to do my A1 cleaning. I need to do a cleaning business because if you want something clean, don't look. I'm one of those people that clean, squeaky clean when I get paid. You know what I'm saying? My environment is clean enough for me, but I'm an A1 cleaner. Yep, 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 yep. But anyway, that's what it's all about. We got to go in and help the sister church family. They're like 30 minutes away to the east. So we're gonna head in. They're talking about getting there like about 9 o'clock. And usually they bring the body in before 10 because I'm thinking that they're gonna bring the body in by 10. I don't know. So that means that we probably should actually go earlier than that because I don't know what we have to do. Sounds like missionary work. Well, you can call it what you want to call it. May I ask what was the first song you danced to when you got married before? Honestly, I didn't do all that because I had a very conservative type situation going on, and no, there was no dancing. But the next time I get married, there will be dancing though. Yeah, I would like to dance to that song probably the first time. Yeah, pumpkin. What do you mean by Friday when it comes to you? I think you will like that song in the folder. Friday when it comes to you, is that a song? Or the song is when it comes to you? I'm not sure what you're saying. What you mean you don't remember? I don't want to remember. Don't start no shenanigans, Fred. Is that a song, James? Now that one I definitely don't know if he's talking about a song title when it comes to you. I guess you're telling me a song. I might like it in my folder. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Oh, the man name is Friday. So the name of the song is When It Comes to You. Let me see. Put my earbuds back in. Don't want to be copyrighted. No, it's not missionary work. It's volunteering my services. I wouldn't call it missionary work. Fred, it's that bad. Your dance song, Friday. When it comes to you. When it comes to you. A lot of songs I know, I just don't know the names because it's just something about me. I just never remember things like that because in my mind it's just not that important. So I don't waste time storing it unless it's a song that I really, 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 really like. Then I remember. Even though I sing a lot, I still don't remember. Oh wow! As soon as I put Friday, it popped right up. So even YouTube knows, and I don't know. Friday, when it comes to you, 80 million views 1 year ago. Okay, it must be a serious song. And I see a lady walking down the aisle. Girl, you just don't know. Girl, you just don't know what. Why you don't want to get married? 'Cause I did ask you. I don't know if you ever answered me. But that's your choice. Everybody's got their own choice. I know this lady that her husband died during Corona times. He had COVID or whatever. And she's saying she's never going to get married again. He'll be her husband forever. But that's just grief talking. I'm like, at some point, that grief has got to go. I don't know. Maybe I just have a different mindset. But if my husband died, I wouldn't feel like I'm married to him forever and I'm not going to get married again. But everybody's different. I don't know. But I think she really, 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 really loved him. And she just doesn't want to see herself loving somebody else, I guess. I don't know. You gonna sing that, James? It's like I'm gonna sound like a kind of like a little rappy song. See, that's what I'm saying. I won't waste no time. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. All right, it's got a vibe. I like it. I can't see myself singing it, but somebody could sing it to me. He's got 467K subscribers. That's what I pay attention to. That's right. Don't play with my heart because it's got too much to lose. Amen. All right, it's got a vibe. I like it, but I can see somebody singing it to me, but I ain't singing that song. I ain't singing that song. It sounds more like a song that's coming from a man than the other way around. She's like kind of like halfway out of her sweater. Mocha doesn't want to go outside because it's cold. That's the only reason why she hasn't. Because it's almost 6 o'clock. That's the only reason why she probably hasn't indicated that she wants to go because she knows it's like cold out there. I thought she was about to have a seizure because the way she jumped down, she looked like she was about to have a seizure. But I think she probably had passed gas, and she's very comical when she passes gas. So dramatic. It's like she scares herself. So when I realized that it wasn't a seizure, I said, "Oh yeah, she just passed gas." And she acts like something like dramatic is coming out of her bottom. But anyway, y'all, thank you for vibing. 2 hours, 27 minutes in. It's been real. You can't smell it. Most of the time, no. I've heard it. You can hear it. I guess she has enough, you know, force. It would have to be something bad. Like if she's really eating something that she should not have eaten. And every now and then, of course, I give her things that she probably really shouldn't have had. If I'm like right beside her and she does it like right near me, I can like smell a little kind of odor. But it's not like something like some grown up would do, some human. No. It's just, I guess, her body expressing that toxic air. Time is gone by snow today for some reason. Time is gone by snow today. They're talking about you can't smell it. Maybe I could if I was like right there. But no, generally I don't. Generally I don't. It's not toxic like that. What is that a song or are you just talking about time is gone by snow today for some reason? And I got to start wrinkling my forehead because I get tired of trying to fix that. You know, you make these stress lines in your face. I hate that line. And if I keep doing it, it's going to keep on getting there. I got to keep my forehead calm. But Fred, you're making me create these lines because you keep saying these interesting comments. And then my forehead goes into what the world are you saying? And I was just looking for something and I couldn't remember what I was looking for. I need to start pulling out some clothes to give away. All right, Pumpkin, where are you from again? Where are you repping from? Where are you representing? I'm in Florida. You are in. And if you told me before, I don't remember. I don't remember you telling me. I don't remember you telling me. Yep, you did tell me. Now I remember. And you're 2 hours behind, so you should be sleeping too, or did you sleep already? But that's what, 3? It's about to be 4 o'clock because it's 5:59 here. I need to go walking this morning. I haven't really walked. I need to walk till my heart says, "You're walking." Your heart is going. I'm kind of scared to go do this test. I hate doing these tests. I have that test to do on Tuesday morning on New Year's Day. They were going to give it to me on Friday, but I was like, no, because I have to be at the Christmas party. No. I'm like, give it to me when I'm off work. So I have to go in and do this exam. They claim it wasn't available when I did my other testing because I did like, I don't know how many tests. I did like every cardio test almost that's possible. And now I'm doing one that's supposed to be the best one. I'm like, why didn't y'all just give me that one from the beginning? I guess this company didn't have the machine or whatever it is. I don't know. But now they say they've got it. So we shall see why my chest keeps hurting. And hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. They did give me some drugs. Of course, they always want to give you drugs. The drugs are making it better, but then my chest was still hurting. So it's not doing enough. So that's what's on my mind. Got to figure out why the heart is not happy, physically happy, not emotionally happy. Are you trying to speak in parables, Fred? Time is gone by snow today for some reason. Maybe you're speaking in parables. Talking about it's just certain topics. You have a nice day, okay? You too. You're an interesting character, Fred. I'm going to try not to mix you up with Paul. Paul was put in timeout. Paul said he's not coming back, and we shall see. He's blocked for 24 hours, so that means that I wouldn't be able to know if he's around until maybe tomorrow afternoon sometime. Because if I go live in the morning, he won't be able to bother me because I blocked him for 24 hours. Ain't nobody got time for Paul and that nonsense. All right, morning crew. I need to find some gifts for my mommy. I need some realistic suggestions. See, like this kind of stuff. See, I never like think about these kind of things, but my one of my co-teachers gave me this. This was one of my gifts that I actually she had already dropped it off because I got to work late Friday. For those who were with me, I got to work late because I was running late. Then I decided to drop somebody to work. But anyway, I never think about these kind of things for gifts. And I do love tea. I'm a tea drinker, and I probably drink some of this morning, maybe. But this kind of tea makes you slow down because you actually have to steep this tea. You know, this type of tea, you steep it. So you boil the water and then you pour the water on it, right? That's steeping. We know that, right? Okay, we know that. All right. Yeah. And this says crafted by hand. And I don't know what that really means. It says made with love just for you. I wonder if she did this. Because that lady, she's really crafty. She probably made these. Because, like, my sister does things, and you just have to know where to order these things, these kind of things. I don't even know where my sister orders her stuff that she does her packaging with, but she knows. I never really ask because I don't really want to know. I just support the brand. But anyway, I need to put the top coat on my toes. And I'm going to tell you guys bye-bye. And I'm charging up my laptop. Oh, no, I'm not. I forgot to plug the thing in because I was going to plug it up right here. But, oh, yeah. I thought I was charging, but I'm not. How can I use a laptop if there's no power? We always have to be connected to the source. For all you married folks, stay connected to the source. Keep God first. Keep God first. How you gonna lead if you don't have God? But anyway, that's another thing. I need a godly man. I don't need no heathen trying to lead me. And yeah, there are good people that are atheists. I'm not saying that they're not good people that are atheists, but I just would rather not go down that road. And I'm getting a headache. That means I need to get up and take my drugs. Yeah. Because if I was going to work, I would be taking my medicine now. You know why? You know why? I ate salty cashews that were in my Secret Santa bag. I ate the whole bag before I went to sleep. And now I'm waking up with a headache. And I know better. But I started getting the munchies because I ate it like a late lunch, and then I didn't eat dinner when I came home because that food was like up to here, like, ugh. And then late in the night, I started getting the munchies, and I ate those salty cashews. But anyway, I need to free my hair too. That might be why. All right, guys. Is it just me or everybody left me? You left me hanging on. And sometimes my chat messages stop as well. And they did. Breakfast oatmeal again. No, it's too dry. Water. Me too. I had some ranch Pringles. You have high blood pressure, Nika? I like ranch Pringles. They're nice. They have a nice flavor. But nothing tastes the same anymore. Nothing. I mean, I guess I've been living too long. I've been living too long. Living too long. Thank you for the like. I see the like went up. Somebody came in and liked. This lady's supposed to be giving me some braids, and I don't even know if I want to go down that road because when I get braids, I just want to take them out so quick. Oh, I always say those are stay home chips because they're the stinky breath chips. But I like those too, but I like to be home when I eat them. Not that I can't be out and brush my teeth, but you know. I like sour cream, but you know that sour cream just has an odor because it's sour. Sour milk. But yeah, I like them too. Ranch, sour cream, cheese. I try not to eat the spicy ones. All right, maybe it was just that thing around my head. Now that I freed my fro, my head feels better. Doesn't mean that my blood pressure's not high, but my head does feel better. I gotta clean up. I've just kind of dropped everything everywhere. All right. But right now I'm gonna charge up this laptop because I have some things I need to do, like write my essay, and I need to finish the application and stop playing so that I can get my butt back in school for the fall. I need to get all that stuff done. They were trying to pressure me because they thought I was trying to get in for the winter. I'm like, I'm not trying to even get in for the winter. Did I say that I had to get in for the winter? No. And now they finally backed the heck up because they were on me like white on rice trying to push me to get in January. I'm like, no, no, because I want to have surgery first, I think. Then I'll get in school. Right, Mocha? Mocha looked at me like, you're talking to me. Let me put this top coat on my toes before I forget. I always got a top coat. Will you be ready? Yeah, last night I kind of late. I believe my taste buds are changing too as I age. Yes, I take pressure pills too. 100 milligrams. Whoa, that's serious. Then you better not be eating no kind of chips. I take 40 milligrams right now. So you must be, whew. I was on 20. I was on 40, then I begged to go down to 20. I was trying to go down to 5 and go down to 0, but I don't do right. And I don't exercise like I should, so I'm trying to change up and do better. That's why I said I need to go walking. It's easier when I'm not working, but it's still not an excuse. I just need to walk. And my coworkers, they were walking with me, then all of them started making excuses. So we haven't walked in like 3 weeks now. But I'm just gonna do it, whether they do it or not. Well, my new supervisor, she keeps having these morning pep rallies, and then it takes our time because we usually have 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after the children leave, and then we have time to do what we need to do. But every morning she said, "Oh, just real quick. This is gonna be real quick." It's never real quick. And then she takes up like 15 minutes when we're supposed to be getting stuff situated for the day. Don't even have time to get on my computer in the morning no more. So I don't even worry about it. I don't know why she's taking our time because that's supposed to be our prep time, and she's turning it into shenanigans in the hallway. Now I'm putting this sparkly purple on top of this blue. Why am I doing that? I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. That's going to be my top coat. It's not really showing up that much. It just has a little purple sparkles. It doesn't dominate the blue or anything. I just like sparkles. Sparkles. All right. Oh, okay. When you said 100 milligrams, I'm like, I've never heard anybody take that many. I'm like, if you take that, that's like, yeah. But now I take 20 in the morning and 20 in the evening. But that one morning when I really felt bad, I took 40 at once because my doctor told me that I could take 40 at once. But then when I went to cardiologist, she told me to stop taking that second pill because beta blockers make you very tired and whatever, all that stuff I've been feeling. So then she gave me a pill that was more geared to my heart and it would also keep my blood pressure down. So I actually been feeling better because taking those 40 milligrams, I was starting to feel. That's why I was like always in the bed and just ready to go to sleep from all that medicine messing with my system. Arizona. I need to get on the plane. I need to check and see if I'm going to fly to see my daughter after Christmas. See if the rates are still good. I feel like I need to go see my daughter. My daughter. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to you. Much love to you from Veda-Song Bird. Songbird in the house. I don't know when I'll go live again this day. I am on vacation, but you'll see me. I'll try to put up a notification when I know that I'm going to go on for those who do watch their notification feed. So until next time, my good people, like this, that one of my coworkers says, keep it in the middle of the road. And whatever that's supposed to mean, I guess y'all supposed to know. Keep it in the road. Uh-oh, I just passed gas. Don't mind me. I don't know. It's just funny. Ooh, Lord, if you can't laugh at yourself, then who else can you laugh at? Let me finish polishing my toes. I did pass gas. I heard this person say that they can't pass gas in front of their husband. I'm thinking to myself, then who can you pass gas in front of? But I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if y'all heard it, but now now you know. Oh, Lordy, help me. Help me, Lordy. All right, I think I'm done laughing. I'm like Boca now. I think it just scared me. It scared me, Sister Nika. And Mocha's so used to my shenanigans, she didn't even turn her head. I guess she's like, she's at it again. Mocha's like, she is at it again. Mocha, you say Mama's crazy. Mocha says she's used to Mama and her shenanigans. You ready to go potty, Mocha? Say, I don't want to go out there because it's cold. All right, it's my pinky toe. It's my pinky toe. But Nika, you're not on vacation, right? You have a job where you actually work, I guess, during the holidays. You're not off like me. All right. Literally in the middle of the road, passing. Lord. Whew. Lord help. I keep it real. I do. So I'm like, if you can't pass gas around your husband, then to me that relationship is not ready. I heard this. I heard this person. They were serious. They were like, they still like hide that from their husband. They say they just can't. So I'm thinking to myself, that says a lot about that relationship, and it's not good things. Mocha's just not paying me no money. Actually, the nail polish that I use nowadays doesn't have a high odor because, like, if I bring nail polish that have a high odor near her, she kind of like runs from it because it's really strong. But actually, you don't smell it, believe it or not. And she's used to me passing gas, so one day she looked at me like, "What are you doing?" I felt accomplished to let some of that crap go. How about I sold a wallet and a purse only to find $28 when we searched it? Oh, wow. Middle of the road online. You sold it on one of those apps, or you like sold it to one of those like we have a place called Play-Doh Closets here. And I don't know if they're all around Florida or what, but I know they buy usually name brand merch, or I guess things that are like in very good condition or something. I never took anything there, but I just like to give stuff away. Oh, so you heard it? You actually, I heard it. So, hey, we're all family. It is what it is. I had to let, but it surprised me though. It just came out. Mocha doesn't have a sound. Actually, she does have a sound. And that's when she really like runs. It's like she's running from her own butt, which is always funny. And then she turns her head back to smell. It's like the cutest thing. It's like it scares, and then she like, did that really come from me? And then she tries to smell her butt. Oh lordy. But anyway, that goes back. If you've ever had your gallbladder removed, because that's what I was talking about yesterday on my live. That stuff that I ate, I had like a taco salad and it had salsa and spicy stuff. And so now, like I said, my stomach was fighting that stuff. And it's just a part of what's going on because I don't have a gallbladder. And so my stomach is like saying we have to release that stuff. And now it's just coming out in air formation. At least my stomach is not hurting because my stomach was actually hurting last night when I was up here trying to show y'all my little goodies. My stomach was actually hurting, even though I was clowning around. I was really uncomfortable. But once you start releasing those pockets of air, you start to feel better. Let me see. The sun is not coming up yet. The sun actually comes up like about 7:25, so I have time to lay down and still experience the darkness. All right. Mocha did not back away. Actually, Sister Nika, Mocha didn't even flinch because trust me, Mocha. She's been around me for 10 years. Mocha's used to my crazy shenanigans. I didn't know you were at no church sale. Did you tell me that yesterday? You didn't. If you did tell me, I missed it. I don't remember you saying that nothing about no church sale. Oh, you took some of your things to your church to sell. I guess that's what you're saying. Yeah, but the stuff I'm packing up is to give away, like to, like some homeless people that are wherever they out roaming around. I need to leave kind of early. Probably leave here about 8:30. Man, that's like in 2 hours. So I need to start getting ready because if I don't, I'm not gonna make it. I always gotta tie this fro down. And no, it's not a good idea to do this because I'm gonna have to wash it to get this hair combed out. I'll wash it. I'm waiting for I ordered some shampoo and conditioner that I want to try from Avon. The stuff costs like $15 a bottle. Why these things? Everything is going up. This one lady told me that she spends $100 and something on shampoo. I'm like, I felt bad paying 15. I'm like, I'm not paying no $100 on no shampoo. I don't know about that one. But I'm trying to treat my hair because if not, I'm gonna have to shave it off because my hair is doing crazy stuff. Menopause and whatever is taking control of my hair. No, 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 no. I didn't say there was no smell anymore. I'm saying because I don't have a gallbladder, like if you eat like spicy food, like salsa is considered a condiment. Sour cream, I had sour cream, that's a condiment. Those things are processed through the gallbladder. That's the function of the gallbladder to process like those extra unwanted funny things that are going through your system that are not needed. And so without a gallbladder, all of that stuff is forced to go through your whole digestive tract without being filtered. The gallbladder acts as a filter. So basically, I don't have a filter to filter those things that are like condiments and stuff like that. So when they go into the digestive system, it becomes very uncomfortable, especially like spicy stuff. And I love spicy food like jerk chicken, because you already know, for those who don't know, I have a Jamaican heritage. So I love jerk chicken and spicy escovitch fish and all that kind of stuff. So, and I love buffalo wings. And, I do eat American food too, but I do eat a lot of Jamaican food, and a lot of it is spicy. So when I eat it, I pay for it, especially if it's really spicy. Like if I eat jerk chicken without putting the jerk sauce, I can kind of feel okay. But if I put the jerk sauce on top of the jerk chicken, I'm in pain. Literally, it hurts. My stomach starts to hurt when that stuff tries to go through. And one day I'm going to have enough of that unnecessary pain. But no, there's always a smell. Not always a smell, but Grace ketchup. You like Grace ketchup? I like the Grace pepper sauce stuff. I actually have some kind of sauce right now, but it's really hot. You can't even hardly put but like a little teeny weeny drop, and that stuff be like this. I mean, it's so hot. My mom keeps asking me why I keep eating it, so I have to like do it when she turns her head because she like doesn't like seeing me in pain because she knows what's gonna happen. I just like spicy food, and I just deal with the consequences. But sometimes I behave myself and I don't do it. But how you know about Grace ketchup? Walmart has some of the Grace products, but I don't buy Grace ketchup. My cousins encouraged me to get out and join them for the outdoor sale. If you mentioned it in the midst of all that was going on, but you didn't come on the live last night because I was looking for you. You didn't come in. You didn't. No, last night you didn't come in the live, so I don't know. You didn't. You wouldn't have been able to tell me until today. 'Cause yesterday morning you didn't go, so I don't know. I don't remember you coming in the live last night. If you did, I really don't remember. I remember you not being there because when I started showing my little goodie bag from work with all of my things, you weren't in here. Grace ginger beer and ting. Yeah, exactly. I do too. Publix, we get those from Publix around here because we don't really have a. You know what? I don't even think there's a good Jamaican store in Gainesville. We have to like go to Ocala or go to or like Orlando or Jacksonville or somewhere. I don't know who you mentioned it to, but it was not me. But it is good to get out. I'm glad you got out. Gave me grounding, and a lady I've known witnessed to me about her story. Awesome. That's what I was saying. I said maybe you were out doing something. Then I said I hope that's what she's doing, since you didn't join the live. I said I hope she's out there doing whatever she's doing and not home sleeping or whatever. But even the ginger beer doesn't taste good anymore. Grace ginger beer used to really taste like ginger beer. Now it's like watered down because it used to be like really, 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 really like ginger beer. You couldn't like drink it without going like 'cause that ginger would be strong. Now it's like watered down. The ting still tastes pretty good though. I guess because it's easy to get a lot of grapefruit. And Mocha's got an upset stomach too because she's trying to throw up. What did you eat yesterday, Mocha? Something's bothering her stomach. What did I give her yesterday? She had something she probably had no business eating. Publix has a Caribbean section and lots of his. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I get some of that stuff from Publix. Or we go to when we go to Orlando, there's a lot of Jamaican stores in Orlando, but we don't really have like a Jamaican. There's this one lady, she has a Jamaican food restaurant. I don't hardly go there. her food is so so, but she does have some Jamaican items for sale. She have some drinks, and then she have like some other stuff that she sell from Jamaica, but she doesn't really have a big selection. I said I want to go find the African supermarket, and I want to go to the African restaurant while I'm off. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Ting is still very good, but the ginger beer is weak compared to where it was years ago. It's very weak because when you drink it now, it's almost like you're drinking Canada dry ginger ale. Very, very, very weak. All right, y'all. All right, let me listen to this message. Y'all gonna hear it too. I like putting people on blast, and I put out a disclaimer. I have no idea what this person is saying.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? How are you doing? How's everyone? How's mom? How's your dog? Have a beautiful morning. Take care. I miss you.
You know what I've learned? I've met a lot of people on social media. A lot of people. Some good, some bad, some ugly. But I tell you, once a man asked me for money, I don't see you no more. Oh, okay. No, I've never seen that in our Chinese market though. But I know some of them are Chinese Jamaican, yeah. We in my hometown where I grew up, we have a Chinese Jamaican store. Yeah. And I believe they're still in business because there was a lot of them, and I guess they probably passing it down from generation to generation. But I did not know. I was getting ready to buy something, and I was going to go to Badcock, and then only to find out that Badcock had completely gone out of business. I was like, I knew they were having a going out of business sale, but I thought it was just a. I didn't know it was like really real. Only to find out that they have gone out of business. Now I wish I had went in there and gotten something. Well, they were actually going out of business and discounting stuff. So then I had to go to where did we get it from? Home Depot. So now I need to check out some more furniture stores around this area. All right. It's 6:28 and I need to be out of here about in 2 hours. So I'm gonna recline myself and those who are watching, whoever you are. I see four, but maybe there's more. I see four, maybe there's more. The sun is not up, and Mocha does not want to go outside, and she's halfway out of her sweater. She already has one leg out. You want to go outside, Mama? No? She has a way of waiting until I get back in the bed, and then she goes knocking on the side of the bed, and that is so annoying. She'll just sit here looking at me. As soon as I lay down, then she says, I'm going to make her get back up. And sometimes I ignore her until she starts crying. When she starts crying, then I'll get up. I know. That's the same thing I was saying. A lot of them don't want to continue, and they probably saw what it did to their family, and they're like, "No, I don't want that for my family. I don't want to be locked into this thing that my mom and dad and grandpa and great grandma did. I don't want to do that." So, yeah, that's what I said too about a lot of businesses. Generational wealth. Some people don't want to carry on generational wealth. You ready to go outside, Mocha? Yeah. Then you got to put your sweater back on. All right. Put your leg down. Put your leg down. All right. So I say, I'm ready. Say, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, hit the like button and double tap the screen. Oh, they don't have to, but if they do, they're nice. Nika, were you in here when that person came through and blessed my Cash App this morning? Were you in here? Now that caught me off guard. 'Cause that person hardly ever comes in. Well, at least they don't comment. I'm gonna say that way. I don't know if they're in on the live or not. Cause some people come in, and I'm gonna start getting on my laptop while I'm off and seeing who's in. Yeah, some of these people they be doing funny stuff. But they came through and blessed my Cash App this morning. I was like, wow. And oh yeah, yeah. You were in there because that's yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking to myself, wow. And then you saw he's saying his reason was because I'm changing my hair. And I'm thinking to myself, does that mean that you're with a woman who didn't change her hair? Because I start thinking real deep when I hear stuff like that. I don't know. It's like every little thing adds up, and you have to know what a person appreciates. But I think the most, I was talking to some men, and it kind of boils down to some simple basics. And I think it goes both ways. People just want to know that you're taking care of yourself. Because some people wonder, like, well, how come she got a husband and I don't have a husband? And then you look and you wonder, well, what is she doing that you're not doing? Or what is he doing that you're not doing? And then it kind of boils down to some simple things. Like how I always talk about people and their crusty feet. But I've seen married people with crusty feet. So some people like it. Some people accept it. I don't know. But I'm not going to hate on somebody. I was involved with somebody who didn't have the best feet. But guess what I did? Because at least I thought I fell in love with them. I'm going to say that. I did their feet because I'm not going to just be around you and watching your feet looking like. And so because I had enough care for the person, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do your feet because I'm not gonna be looking at your feet looking like that. I mean, that's what love does, right? Love takes care. Love shows service. Love shows, like someone said, love is action, right? Some people got different ideas, but love is action. All right. But anyway, let me take the ring light. I hope it's still there. You hope what is still there? Oh, the Cash App. I didn't even check. If he took it back, then that's fine too. But I know that's possible. I wish I had done that to that guy that was lying to me that I was being kind to, but that's okay. You see, when God allows things to happen, and then you bless somebody that's being deceitful, and then God has a way of giving it back to you, like they say, triple fold and quadruple fold. Yeah, I've been blessed beyond since that situation. Mocha, why you backing up? You sent something? Just because that happened, God has blessed on top of that since that time. So when, like they say, when people, what's that verse say? When I can't remember how the verse go, but basically it say when man tries to do evil, and then their evil becomes good. I can't remember how the exact verse go. But when a person tries to hurt you, like they say, it comes back in a positive way. Ooh, it's cold out here, y'all. Whew. I think it's gonna be ice out here by the time. Yeah, it's definitely cold out here. Is it cold down there in Miami? Whew. Feel like it's cold out here. It's cold out here. Cool. No, it's cold. This morning I think it's supposed to be like 35. And it's cold. Let me see how long Mocha try to stay out here. Mocha, you gotta go. Okay. Yeah, she gotta poo poo. We gotta go out here. The moon is bright. It's a half moon. Mocha, I gotta turn this light off so I can see the critters. Can't see the critters with the ring light on. Let me turn the ring light the other way. Because sometimes there's a possum out. walking around. All right. It's cold, but it's a peaceful, beautiful morning. The birds are not talking yet. I guess they're too cold to start talking, and I haven't heard the chickens either. Whew. But it's definitely cold. And it looks, milk is shaking. But yeah, that's what they were talking about. I did start saying that earlier, but dress your pets appropriately. And what I hate is some of my neighbors, they leave their dogs outside and it's freezing. I'm like, poor dogs. I don't hear him crying, but the other night that dog was like crying and crying and crying. Maybe he let him go in last night. I don't know. But that dog, you could tell that dog was like in pain or agony or whatever because it was just too cold to be outside for a pet. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy. Whew. It's cold out there. Mommy. Good morning. Well, I didn't hear you, sweet pea. My hearing is going. I said my hearing is going. I need to look for that. I'm gonna look for it. It's cold out there. Burr. Burr, burr, burr. What man tries to curse, God will bless. Yeah, something like that. Yep. Just because I blessed him and he, but the thing about it was he said he was going to give it back, which I just, something in my soul said, give what you can afford to give and not worry about getting it back. Because at first I started to really do something, and then I would have really been kind of like upset. But then, nope, wisdom kicked in and said, nope, give what you can afford to lose and not be worrying about it. So that's what I did. So I'm glad I followed that little Holy Spirit. What is that light? Looks like an alien. This is a little baby ring light. My daughter gave me this one. My daughter works for a marketing company and they always get these different things from different companies that come through. And she gave it to me because she has so many gadgets and things that she's gotten. But it actually works. That's what I have on my phone in the morning time. Like when I start really early, when I don't want to get out of bed, I use this. And it's actually pretty efficient. All right, now we've been vibing for a while. Vibing for a while. Now I need to rest for a little bit. Looks like an alien. That's so funny. But yeah, sometimes people mean things for evil, but God will turn it for the good. Swiftly gifted. 1974. Hi. Why is it that when I'm about to end the live, then comes some wonderful people? Mocha, why you have that thing on your thing? I'm about to end this live. I've been here for like 3 hours. Where have you been, swiftly gifted? I didn't realize 3 hours had passed, but I can feel that I'm tired. And I'm going to get back into bed for a few minutes because I have to get ready to go to a funeral today to lay a wonderful lady to rest. Her remains. Actually, I don't even know if it's a memorial or a funeral, but a lot of people don't want to be cremated. Yeah, it is quite bright. It is. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty cool little thing. You just woke up. Good morning. Well, I went to bed super early. And sometimes I get on live. I hadn't been on live that early in a few days, but I decided to get on this morning because now I'm on vacation. 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 I'm a preschool teacher by day and a YouTube content creator by night and morning. By morning and night. I am a amateur content creator. Excuse me. Are you a content creator? I like to encourage people to post content. Hope you have a nice day. Well, I will have a nice day, even though I am going to a funeral this morning. Welcome, Swiftly Gifted. Welcome by my wonderful moderator. It's cold, y'all. I like cold weather. Don't mind me. I'd rather be cold than sweating. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, Pumpkin. You never did answer. Are you that pumpkin that I knew years ago? But I doubt it. I doubt it. I just always say I'm a humble church singer. That's all. I'm a humble church singer. Wish you the best. I send condolences to your friend who passed. Actually, I don't really know the lady, but I go to the funeral for the living. I know her, but I don't know her. But it doesn't matter. She's a church sister from another church in the neighborhood. I know who she is. I've met her. She's a very good cook. She was a very good cook. That much I know because she used to always feed us when we went to their church. But I didn't like know her. I don't even know where she lived. You know, like that. I just saw her at church. But yeah. Oh, you think Swiftly Gifted is an obvious troll? Same person? Oh, you really? I didn't. I don't even check, but I guess you're checking. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they want to come in trolling, then let them come in trolling. Let me get this out here. I'll be right back. I always say that people that do that have too much time on their hands. But the one that really took the cake was that person that had my face as their profile picture. Now, that person really took the cake. To take the time to put my picture in their profile picture, their channel profile picture. And I was like, get out of here. Those kind of people have like way too much time on their hands. That is something I would never do. And that kind of mindset is kind of creepy. Who would want to do that? And I'm thinking it must be some kid. I hope it's a kid and not an adult doing that. That you're taking the time to put my picture in your channel's profile. You weren't there, obviously, Nika. I would say like maybe 2 weeks, no, like a week and a half ago, something like that. I guess you weren't in that live, but yeah, that happened, and I was like, what the world? Exactly, it is to pay respect to the family, and that's the thing. I don't even know. The thing is, she was the only person that we knew, that I know. I don't know her family. I don't know nobody, but I do know what it's like to go to a funeral and then there's hardly anybody there. And that's something that I've experienced. And so even if I don't know the person, but I know the church family or whoever, I just show up because people need you to show up. No one wants to walk in and feel like they're alone when they're in that sorrow and in that whatever. And then it just kind of gives you a kind of feeling, you know. So like when the family walks in, if they see people that are there, they say, well, these people must have cared about my loved one. And I did care about her, even though I didn't know her well. I cared about her. I don't want to see nobody going home, going on. But yeah, I do go because of the living, not because of the deceased one. Exactly right. But that was creepy, Nika, though. When because you know you can see some profile pictures, but of course I recognized myself, even though it was a small little thing on my phone. And I was like, what the world? But those kind of people you got to definitely be careful of. Those are the kind of possessive, territorial type people. Possessive and territorial. And that's the kind. But that was a troll too, but a very funny troll. All right, I'm trying to put things back where they belong. A very possessive. Troll. So what's for breakfast, pumpkin? Pumpkin, what's for... That's what I call my daughter. Did I tell you that already? That's what they called her when she was in the NICU. Because she was a functional premium, not one that was like on air. I think I told you that the other day. I think I did. All right. But anyhow, in the meantime, between time, there's a method to my madness, and I'm putting everything back where I like it to be because I'm about to lay down. Put my finger massager back where it goes. It goes right there. That goes right there. My 10 unit goes right here so I can grab it. My personal physical therapy section. All right. So guess what's happening right now? I'm Yeah, I did tell you. I thought I did. Yeah. But then I told them my daughter's name, and then of course they still kept calling her Pumpkin because by the time I had gotten there, all of the nurses were like, "Oh, she's so precious." You know, like some of the babies in the NICU, they don't really pick them up that often because they're so small. But my daughter was small, but just not extremely small, like some of like the 1 pound, 2 pound babies. So they were just happy to be able to actually hold the baby because they could hold her. And she didn't have to like stay in that machine thing. I think I need to take my earbuds with me today. I might need them. Take my little earbuds. No, I don't use those AirPods. No, I don't have an Apple phone. No, I use the old school earbuds. I don't know. I just don't want those little things in my ear. There's enough, what you call them? Radioactive waves or whatever you call them. All right, guys. I'm back in my night mode. Thank you for vibing with me. I don't know why I'm laying down because I got to get up. And by the time I get ready, it'll be probably almost 9 o'clock because I just don't seem to get ready fast anymore. I'm always doing everything. But I did polish my toes. And why did I put my socks on? And I surely hope my toes are dry. I just thought about that. Why did y'all tell me not to put my socks on? Hopefully I didn't mess my toes up. That's like the worst thing, to smudge your toes after you just polished them. But I did wait a long time for the blue part to dry. So hopefully the top coat. I think that's healthier. Because my godmother, she was so funny before she passed away. She would always hold the phone out here. She said, I don't want that thing next to my head. She used to crack me up. She was a trip. She would hold the phone way out here. What you say? Huh? Well, that lady was something. But may the good ones rest in peace. I don't know. I have a Samsung. To me, it has everything I need on it. I do like Apple products, but I don't feel like I need an Apple phone. Socks in the middle of the road. I don't know. But one of my coworkers, she says that she's younger than me, but she's acts so old. At first, I thought she was older than me, only to find out that she was like 30 something. And I was like, lady, you act so old. She talks with all these old expressions. But she's always saying that, like, when we part on Fridays, I'm like, keep it in the middle of the road. But I understand what it means. It's an old idiom. I get the gist of what it means. Oh, I always have socks on. Oh, yeah, my new watch has a. Oh, wait. Light. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take this watch off because this is not what I'm gonna wear to the funeral. I need to put on my other watch. My go out the house watches. But anyway, once again, I've said thank you for vibing with me like about 5 times, I think, already. But I'm really gonna go now for real. I don't know who's there, but I see the number keep bouncing up and down. I appreciate the bouncing up and down. I'm curious to see how many people have come through. I will see that as soon as I end the live. And then I will see how many people have actually come through. And this live is going to take forever to upload, so I need to start uploading it.
And this phone is at, this is every phone I've had, I keep them because I get on Wi-Fi with them. It's like having a mini tablet. Like if I go places, like at a hotel, I would rather put this on the Wi-Fi as opposed to my real phone. And if I want to like do something with YouTube, I'd rather use a phone that's not my current phone. Just a little FYI, you might want to consider doing to protect your phone. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, keep it in the middle of the road. Oh, I mean V. Yeah, I like the gift watch work. Yeah, I do too. I like it too. I've actually seen one like it, but like someone else was saying, watches are definitely not as they once were. Once upon a time, you could. It's actually a Skechers watch, and once you put a brand on something, they feel like the price has to go to a certain place. But watches in general, even the watches in Walmart, they're not that cheap. Because when I went looking, I was like what happened to the like $7, $8 watches? What they at? So I was like, no, I'm gonna put that on my list for my Secret Santa. Let them go find me a watch because I couldn't even find a water resistant watch. So she must have ordered this one or gotten it from somewhere where I didn't go. Because when I was in Walmart, I didn't find any like watches similar to this that were water resistant. All of them were just like basic with no water resistance. So I was like, somebody's got to find one. But anyhow, I'm glad she found it. She followed my request, and I'm so glad. But until next time, probably it'll be later after my day settles down. Yeah. Peace, love, and joy. Always remember that what? You are special. Yep, I plan to be kind. And I hope nobody comes to ruffle my feathers because if they ruffle my feathers, then another version of me comes out. So I'm going to pray for my humbleness today. I need to really get there early to see what I can help with though, because I just want to help to see what's up. I don't really want to cook, but I can order some food. Like someone said, my cooking don't go public. I can cook. Let me not make it sound like I can't cook. I can cook, but I'm definitely not gonna cook at the last minute. But if I have to go grab something to add to the meal or whatever, I don't know what they're planning to do. So we're just gonna roll in like soldiers and see what we can help and make the day go well for the family. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, like she said, be kind, but also remember that you are special, and don't you forget it. Regardless of what someone may have told you, don't listen to them. There are a lot of evil people, narcissistic people, bitter people that will say all kind of horrible, mean things, and those words stick in your brain. So I'm trying to reprogram some people. So if you come on my live long enough, you're gonna keep hearing me tell you that you're special. And I know that someone has probably told you that you're this and you're that and the da 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 da. And they said a lot of negative things into your hearing and they sunk into your soul. You're holding it in your heart. I want to help you reprogram those thoughts and remind you that you're special. And don't you forget it. And then when you get in the mirror, I want you to start saying, I am special. I am special. And say it with authority and much confirmation so that your soul can realize that you are special. You are special. Until next time, bye for now. Bye.